Yo, 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 everybody out there. Happy Sunday night. Sunday night. Finally getting it down. Sunday night. What is going on, Friction? How you doing tonight?
What's up? I'm just sitting here laughing at a newcomer that's in the chat, the loose asshole.
Oh, nice.
back again for some more action.
I like that. Yeah, I can let you read those out sometime. Yeah, so lots of fun, and I think we got a few fun games we got coming out for you. It's going to be a good time. All trivia. What have you been up to? Anything fun, Friction? Do anything fun?
Just trying to puppy train this puppy, and potty and being, outside etiquette and keeping her in the cages and the fence and just keeping
How's
her
that working
too aggressive. She's actually really funny, and I know that I've realized that she likes to play tug of war a lot. So I went out and bought a little, one of those little knotted pieces. It's just a bunch of threads basically tied up together, right. And it has a little ball at the end of it. And I put one end in my big dog's mouth and one end in her mouth. And I just sit there and watch them go at it for 20 minutes. And I know that my dog, like after playing with her, I know that my dog is being just really loving and playful with her because she could easily snatch that dog across the room.
That's funny. Yeah, it's funny how they know, like even the little ones will like be easy on them, that kind of jazz.
Oh yeah, she's a biter.
Yeah, we had to take my grandmother's little dog and do it. Like I had to hold it while Mrs. Fools, grinded its nails with one of those things. And that little dog, it bites you the whole time. It's stupid. And I don't want to call it stupid. I like the little dog, but it'll sit there and bite you the whole time. It's like, dadgummit, stop biting me, dog.
Make a bandana muzzle.
Yeah, I guess.
And cut a little slit in it, but sometimes it helps. Or just invest in some really good gloves. All the way up to here, like those ones that you do something with a cow with,
Right.
you
Or
know.
some chainmail, like diving for sharks or something. Get some chainmail on. Might be safer. But yeah. So what's a good hashtag for tonight, Friction?
I think we're coming into spring, and let's go with hashtag fish. Get out there and go fishing and catch you a fish.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go fishing.
Yeah, I got a new little trolling motor to check out that we're going to throw on the pontoon this spring, and hopefully get out some.
Yeah, fishing's fun. It's one of my favorite pastimes. The Maven, sorry you got to go to the vet, but appreciate you coming by. Had to have surgery. Oh no. Well, I hope it's okay. I hope the spunky monkey gets to feeling better ASAP. Who else? Oh, we got Gumby in here. Karen from HR checking on you. I think you already said hi to Lou. We got Matt Dummett in here. Anasty's in here too. Wanda E. Roll Tide 99. I know we're starting a little bit early tonight, so some people may not realize that, but we'll okay, good. She's fine. That's good to hear, Maven. Good to hear. We do have, what all we have tonight? Automobiles, some What's Belong stuff, some
Got some
random NASCAR trivia, because today was the Daytona 500. Who won?
Couldn't tell you that one.
Anybody know who won the Daytona 500? Because I have no idea. I remember looking, but I can't remember the name of the person. So, yeah, I have no idea. I don't keep up with racing. What's up, you reptile? Good to see you.
Yeah, erectile dysfunction. The Maven is in a different country.
Yeah, basically the other side of the world.
I can't. Yeah, Phnom Penh.
There you go.
Vietnam. Phnom Penh.
So yeah, hashtag fish. Do I got this right? Let me see.
I don't know. Let's see if he can spell the word fish.
Yeah, somebody type hashtag fish. What's up, Samurai Ferrari? Good to see you. Dozer, good to see you as well. Let's see. Somebody put hashtag fish.
I say, all right, hashtag fish if nobody else wants to.
Hey, you write it. Good Lord. There we go. Thank you, maybe. Thank you, Roll Tide. You reptile. Not fish, you reptile. Not like the band. All right, there we go. It's working. All right, so entries are going in now. That's an easy way to get onto the wheel. I'm going to go on ahead and do the first game, Friction, so we can do that. But there's the hashtag fish. Go ahead and start putting entries in. We'll have that running all night long. And let's see, I think I'm just going ahead and hit start. And we got us a game rocking and rolling about automobiles. Automobiles, so if you know a lot about automobiles, you'll probably do pretty well. So I'll go on ahead and do that right there. Automobiles. 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat, whichever coincides with the answer. The program will read it all for us and do all of that stuff. Tell us who the winners are. On each round, first place goes into the wheel 3 times, second place 2 times, third place 1 time, and we'll get it figured out. All right. What's up, Barry Wilson? Good to see you. Okay. All right. Is everybody in the crowd out there, is the audio okay? Everything coming through okay? Just let us know. Make sure. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Friction. Just let me know on that.
Yeah, it just to me it sounded like the effect changed and you got a little bit lower and it kind of sounded a little weird. But maybe it's just me.
Maybe it was me going around to different sides of the microphone or something. I don't know. Barry says it sounds good, so we'll take Barry's word. If not, I don't know.
Yeah, what happens. Well, I'll trust Barry.
Well, Barry. Sorry, automobiles. You remember watching these Toonses right here on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, I think that's Steve Martin right there in the middle, right?
Yeah, Toonses the driving cat. Oh, look, honey, he can drive. Just not very well. His car goes off a cliff, blows up.
Oh, my husband's sister, my sister-in-law, when they were going out, when they were about probably 10, 11 years old, she was napping and they pulled out at this little parking place and it was right on the edge of the water. And I remember them telling me that when she woke up, she started screaming because she thought they were going off a cliff.
Oh, wow. All right, so here you go. In what year was the Chevrolet Chevelle first produced? 1, 1965, 2, 1964, 3, 1963, or 4, 1962, the Chevelle. Just type that. What's up, Johan? Good to see you. Vapion, good to see you, buddy. Connor Stallions, what's up, Connor? I like this. Look at this girl slamming the sledgehammer into that beautiful car.
Yeah. I saw a video earlier of a woman jumping on the top of somebody's car and kicking it in with her bare feet. And what is it, windshield, though? Ow, that must have hurt.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice car, too.
Yeah, I can't really see exactly what's going on, what kind of car it is under there with the blurring.
Ferrari, I think.
What luxury British automobile brand was purchased by Tata Motors in 2008? 1 Triumph, 2 Mini, 3 Jaguar, or 4 Aston Martin? Tata
Motors.
Interesting.
They make motor boats, too.
You know, I've worked in the car industry for a long time, and I've never heard of Tata Motors.
Have you heard of Tata Motor Boats?
Yeah, probably. 90% of you guys got it right, Jaguar, though.
Be playing here all night, folks. Just getting started. Yeah, looks like most everybody knew that one. Those cars are just a total piece of shit now. It seems like, they used to, well, they've always been a total piece of shit. But anyway, General Motors was founded in which city? 1, Pontiac, 2, Flint, 3, Detroit, or 4, Dearborn? What's up, Godless? Good to see you. Good to see you. Dozer, Anasty, good to see you guys too. If Beer and Backroads was a person. I love these names. I love that. I like Erectile Dysfunction. That's an absolute hilarious name there.
Yeah, Erectile Dysfunction. I always love the name, but Loose Asshole is really...
Yeah, that one's pretty funny.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
You got me on it last week. It was funny. Yeah, Godless, right. You're on the board. We're on the wheel. I'm the spinning wheel of names.
Well, a wheel of names, like the wheel of fish,
The wheel of fishes.
Yep, the wheel of fish, like hashtag fish if you haven't put it in already. All right, take it away.
Oh, wrong one. The first generation of the Chevrolet Corvette was introduced in what year? 1, 1956, 2, 1955, 3, 1954, or 4, 1953? Close that one out.
Yeah, if Beer Backroads, that is why the water is so bad. Is it General Motors?
And look at that. It's a Wheel of Fishes night.
Yep, there we go. Let's add Andy up there as well. Good to see you, Andy Heinrich. The Anonymous. All right.
Wow, it's just going to be one of those nights then, I guess.
We'll see. I like when some people miss some of them, It changes it up.
I like when... Okay, all right. Saab was an automobile manufacturer founded in what country in 1945? 1, Switzerland, 2, Sweden, 3, Italy, or 4, France?
Yeah, Reptile, some of these are kind of tricky. You'd really have to know cars. What would you guess on this one?
I was going to say, I think a lot of people are coming in with the right answer.
Yeah, some are easier than others, obviously.
Yeah. Well, looks like a lot of people knew that one. 92% of you guys got that right. Was Sweden. Good job, you guys.
What's up, Gixer? I don't know. Do they make Saab? I'm sure they do. It's probably just not. You know, there's some, you go like overseas and you'll see like Daihatsus are still out on the road and stuff. You're like, wow.
Yeah, that is kind of weird in foreign countries, so they still have the things made.
All right. What was the name of the first front wheel drive car produced by Datsun? Is that 1, the Sunny, 2, the Skyline, 3, the Cherry, or 4, the Bluebird? Uh-oh. Andy will probably know this one. He'd probably have to be a little bit older. No offense, Andy, but to remember that. Yep, there we go. The Cherry. Good job. Good job. The Nissan Cherry.
And Andy was the first one to come up with that answer. Yeah, I don't even know if I've heard of the Cherry Datsun. It's funny.
Yeah, that's a while back. Might even before my time.
back to your 39 years, right?
Yeah, it's even before my time.
All right, the Ford Mustang was introduced to the public at the New York World's Fair in what year? 1, 1966, 2, 1965, 3, 1964, 4, 1963.
See if I can get us some music going here. I like the music. It makes it more fun. I know I think Andy hates the music, but
I think your grammar, like your spell check, I think that makes it more fun sometimes. So
I forgot to put the word "to."
Was introduced the public at. If I just read it out exactly how it was, the Ford Mustang was introduced to the public at the New York's World Fair. 70% of you guys got that right with 1964, though. Good job, you guys. Hey,
yeah, I don't always type that great.
I know.
The Cannonball Run, coast-to-coast automobile race that starts in which U.S. city? Is that 1, San Diego, 2, New York, 3, Los Angeles, or 4, Boston? See, I like having some music. I like it better.
You getting a lot of pollen up there?
Nah, not really. It doesn't bother me, though. I mean, not really.
It usually doesn't bother me a whole lot like it does my family. But, oh, look at that. Fools on the wheel.
It starts in which U.S. city? It ends in Los Angeles. Woohoo, I like getting my name on the wheel. Always makes me feel like I got a chance, you know? Oh, bless you. Talk about pollen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I felt a tickle. All right, what was the first car to feature a turbocharged engine? 1, a Saab 99, 2, Porsche 930, 3, Oldsmobile Jetfire, or 4, Mercedes-Benz 300 ST. And thank you, Barry.
What's up, AMC? Good to see you. Anybody getting this one? There we go. Leave it to Andy.
He knows his old car shit. Good job, Andy.
Yeah, Mercedes was second.
And Connor Stallion's right, also with the correct answer. Good job.
Yeah, he's holding in good up there. Oldsmobile Jet. I like those old Oldsmobiles. All right, what was the first car manufacturer to offer air conditioning? We 1, Rolls-Royce, 2, Packard, 3, Mercedes, or 4, Cadillac?
You know, so we're renting a car when we go to California in a couple of weeks, or about 2 weeks, and then we're renting a car when we go to Texas. And one of the car packages that I picked up, it says, premium car with air conditioning is the main thing that it labels on there.
Yeah, that's all it's got.
Like, don't all cars have air conditioning nowadays?
I don't know.
Like, what cars don't come with air conditioning? Unless it's like maybe a work truck and the most beat down work truck.
Yeah, I don't know that you can. I'm sure you could request it without it somehow, but yeah, they wouldn't. It's not mass manufactured without. What's up, Lawn Tractor?
All right, which luxury brand car is not owned by Volkswagen Group? 1 Porsche, 2 Lamborghini, 3 Bentley, or 4 BMW?
Look at Gixxer over here. Flexing, you don't need it in Southern California.
Yeah, right. I'm from California. You can't convince me that you don't need air conditioning. Even in San Francisco, you need air conditioning sometimes. Right by the bay. It'd be such a hot day. You're just like, oh my God. Roll down the windows.
Yeah, I've had, many vehicles and stuff like that, the AC messes up or the blah, you know what I mean? Work vans and stuff. And you're like, God dang it, I really don't care. I'll just roll the window down. But it's so nice to, to hit that button and it's like, ah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll go replace the condenser or put some Freon in it, whatever.
All right, when was Cadillac founded? 1, 1985, 2, 1964, 3, 1902, or 4, 1898?
Yeah, whatever the replacement needs to be when it comes to AC, I'm like, all right, we got to do a recharge, whatever needs to happen, especially here in Georgia. These summers get so hot that you can't leave the house with your car already at like 150 degrees, that when you leave, you're comfortable just by rolling down the windows when it's still 98 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have. I don't mind being hot. I just don't like being cold. Like I really don't mind being hot. So it doesn't bother me that much. As long as you're moving in a vehicle. Now, if you're just sitting in traffic, that's absolutely miserable, but I really don't run the AC that much.
What was the first car company to introduce a navigation system? 1 Toyota, 2 Saab, 3 Rolls-Royce, or 4 Honda? Yeah, I'm not one of those people that like to be hot. I can't. If I'm too hot, I can't function. I'd rather be cold because I can keep layering up and work myself into getting hot.
Right.
Go outside when it's 10 degrees and I'm like layered up because I got to go cut wood. And eventually I'm out there in a sports bra and shorts, because I can work myself up to that heat. But you can only take so much off. You can always layer up, though.
I guess. I just hate being cold. It's miserable. What's up, VicTube? Good to see you. We got a belt loop in here as well. Good to see a belt loop.
Yeah, good guess, Andy. I guess 58% of you guys got it right with Honda, though. Good job.
All right, here you go. What Japanese car brand is known for producing the Skyline in the GTR? That would be 1 Toyota, 2 Suzuki, 3 Nissan, or 4 Honda. This should be pretty easy. What's up, Crispy Treat? Good to see you. Good to see you, Crispy Treat.
Hey, Crispy.
And we did start trivia a little bit earlier than normal tonight. And good job, 67% of you knowing that. Good job. Belt loop. I don't know. It's just a funny clip. It's like the girl, she's adding oil to her car. She's just dumping it all over the motor.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Crispy.
Which, by the way, don't shop for your oil changes at O'Reilly's. They will screw you over on price. All right. Where are the cars of the brand Ferrari manufactured? 1, Russia, 2, Romania, 3, Italy, or 4, Germany?
There you go. Fastest you can type. And we'll see who won this.
Oh, jeez.
Hello? Somebody calling you? Look at that, 100% coming in there with Italy. All right, we got the leaderboard coming up in 22 seconds. So we'll see who the big winner is tonight for this round. We got other rounds, so if cars wasn't your thing, there is definitely other stuff that is coming your way. It's going to be fun. I have no idea.
I have something on that says subscribers only, do you?
Yeah, you just have to subscribe.
To get in?
I think so. You probably just have to subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to it, hit the subscribe button. Because you have to have a YouTube thing. Just tell them to go to the thing right there and hit subscribe.
Well, it's my sister who's been in here every other week, which...
She probably would never subscribe. I don't know. Hit subscribe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I've never heard that before.
Yeah. All right. It's usually on there, so I don't know why. So Andy Heinrich coming in first place, followed by Connor Stallions. We had Barry Wilson, Amnesty after that, Matt Dummett, Vapion, Roll Tide 99, If Beer and Backroads Was a Person, Dozer, Johan, Godless, Vic2 Productions, Reptile Dysfunction, Lawn Tractor Life, Baker. Good to see you, Baker. Didn't even see you come in there. Belt Loop, Gixer, Squid. So we'll get Andy up on there 3 times, Connor twice, and Barry once.
Yeah, and...
I think I'm seeing Barry coming in with the first Sky Fox as well.
Too.
Good job, Barry. Barry's on the ball tonight. Good job, Barry.
Barry's balling. I thought I just muted that. I'm sorry.
All right, you got them all?
Yes, I do.
All right. We'll go ahead and go back over here to this. And hashtag fish. If you haven't already put it in there, put hashtag fish into the chat. And let me go on ahead. I'm going to go in here and stop this one game. We'll start the next one up. They get that figured out, Friction?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, did she figure it out?
No, she's, well, which, I don't know. She's sending, I guess she'll subscribe.
Yeah, appreciate the sub there. Appreciate the sub.
Go ahead. While you guys are at it, go ahead and hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up button too, and appreciate you subscribing.
Yeah, it's just a free way to support the show. You guys go ahead and hit the subscribe, and you guys can also go over to my channel and hit the subscribe, and just wait for the nonsense that I might put out.
Right, exactly. Somebody just type Friction into the chat, and Nightbot will drop a link to her channel. And if you're not subbed over there to Friction, do that as well. So somebody just type Friction, or you can do it, Friction. Somebody can do it. They can just type Friction into the chat. And there you go, Belt Loof throwing that out there. So it should drop her link right there. Everybody sub that up while I get the next game. How many times do you want me to spin this thing tonight, Friction?
Let's go ahead and start off with 3 times.
All right, hashtag fish, because everybody needs to go fishing. It's getting to be springtime. So let's see, we can do, we did auto. Let's do some geography.
Pat Pfeiffer.
Hey, Pat Pfeiffer, didn't even see you come in here. Good to see you, Pat Pfeiffer. We got, there's Lynette right there. Thanks, Lynette. Appreciate the sub there. All right, I'm bringing up the next game right now. We'll do geography. We do got entertainment, some NASCAR trivia. So all you NASCAR people out there, you'll probably like that one. And we've got some what belongs, basic knowledge, shit like that. Nothing too hard. So I'm going to go on ahead and give me 1 second. I'll spin this thing again. Just posting the next link up. All right, we have... So how many times?
That's all right, Pat, because we just got started. We're only into our first round, so.
Yeah, you're good to go, Pat. All right, Andy Heinrich. Andy Heinrich's taking over Nicola's job as being the luckiest guy on the internet. All right, so let's see. How many times did you say? 4?
Yeah, I said 3.
Or 3, all right. So this is the third one right here, and then we've got the game already rocking and rolling. All right, if Beer and Backroads was a person. Good job, Beer and Backroads. So we have a what belongs geography starting up here, and I can just go on ahead and hit this button. So yeah, it makes total sense. You'll see something match up what belongs with it. 1, 2, 3, or 4 into chat. Whatever works with the answer you have. Hey, if you are listening over on X, for some reason the program doesn't work from that chat to this chat, but you can definitely jump over here on YouTube and play along with us. The link is right down there underneath what you're looking at right now in the thread. So appreciate you being there too. You don't know belt loop. It's geography. It's all about where you know something is, I guess. I can go on ahead and change this song too.
I was starting to get into my 80s days.
I like the 80s days. I mean, it is upbeat and happy.
Like, where's my spandex? And can we get a little stepping thing here for jazzercise?
Leg warmers.
Yeah.
All right, so what belongs? Come on. Oh, everybody do make sure you are streaming live. Hit the refresh button, little live button at the bottom left-hand corner of your YouTube, something like that. Just make sure you are streaming live. Can't win if you're not live. 1, 2, 3, or 4 into chat. 20 seconds till it starts. You got plenty of time. Refresh. Be live. You got this geography. What belongs?
Belt loop. I was born in the late 80s.
What's up, Wes Robinson?
Hey, Katie.
Look at this. Katie Watkins. Good to see you, Katie. Member for
Hashtag
1
fish.
month.
Sorry.
Appreciate that, Katie.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Member for 1 month. Appreciate that. And yes, hashtag fish because it's time to go fishing. All right, so the Black Forest, where is that located? 1, Sweden, 2, Japan, 3, Germany, or 4, Austria? The Black Forest. You damn right, Wes. BFF. BFF, brother. Good to see you, Wes.
I think it's funny that Belt Loop said that they got married December 1988. Like, I was born 2 months before then.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, you were born in 88?
Yeah. Guilty as charged.
Wow.
I know, it makes you feel like you're older 39, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, basically, but, you know, not too bad.
Hey, man, I still learned how to skate on skates like this, so, like, I still fit in with the cool kids.
All right, there you go.
All right, Zimbabwe, 1, Zambia, 2, Rhodesia, 3, Mozambique, or 4, Bulawayo.
Bulawayo.
This bull away, yo. Right?
I don't know exactly how you would say that one.
No, that's why they hold the red flag. Bull away, yo.
Oh, like some, I gotcha. All right, that one flew over my head just a second, but yeah, I gotcha. Belt Loop says he's just punching buttons. Well, punch the right ones, Belt Loop. Your reptile coming in fast.
Yeah. That's okay, Andy. I always get along with older folks anyway, so. most of the people my age are kind of like, or younger, or just kind of like all into their electrical devices and everything else, and I'm really old school when it comes to stuff like that.
All right, here you go. The Maluku Islands, where are they? New Zealand, Indonesia, Fiji, or Chile? Maluku Islands. Basically, the Spice Islands.
Yeah. Belt Loop, I guess I am into older guys. My husband will be 40 next month. I was born in 88, so you do the math.
Look at that. Connor coming in fast there.
I say, Connor is right behind Andy tonight and being on fire.
Yeah, Andy missed that one.
Yeah, even if Andy misses it, Connor's right behind, or if Andy's right on top, Connor's right behind.
I like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that one.
It's the Spice Islands. Same thing.
All right, larger 1 India, 2 Brazil, 3 Australia, 4 Algeria. You know, when I was first reading that, I wanted to say like lager because I was thinking that it was a specific place.
Oh, like lager. Where's lager?
I was like, where the hell is lager? I've never heard of it, and oh yeah, never mind, larger. It's exactly what it sounds like or looks like. Oh, but look at that. Connor Stallions, you missed that one, but Andy got it.
Putting it back into the competition. Brazil's big.
Yeah, Brazil is big, and it's very, very packed down.
Hey, Bell Loop, we do have some NASCAR trivia coming up that Friction made, so you might do good at that one.
Yeah, I do a lot of.
All right, New Zealand, would that be the Vikings, the Samoans, the Polynesians, or the Maori? New Zealand.
Yeah, which, by the way, the NASCAR trivia that I did, I actually learned some new things about NASCAR, which I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but I actually learned quite a few things about NASCAR. And so it's kind of cool when you learn something when you're doing trivia for other people, too.
Oh, it's amazing. Like when I'm doing out these, like I fact check everything for trivia nights, you know, and I'll end up having to read about why, you know, and then also because I'm checking, then I'll end up like spending 40 minutes reading about the history of something. And I'm like, God dang it, I got to finish this, you know, like.
Yeah, that's what was happening to me earlier with the NASCAR stuff. I was like, oh my God, it's like, he's gotten so many rounds. I was like, I just need to. It's like, we need to find out if we need to do more. All right, Troy. 1, Turkey. 2, Libya. 3, Greece. Or 4, Cyprus.
What's up, Arkansas? The category is
geography, right?
Geography.
Yeah.
What's up, MGTOW Outlaw? Good to see you, brother. He says NASCAR is his scene. So, yeah, we'll do NASCAR. We can do that next. I have no idea about what questions or anything either on that. So, I don't know a lot about NASCAR.
Well, just know that I did all of my fact checking with any questions I put out. And certain things can be tricky, but I only have like 1 or 2 tricky ones in there, and everything else should be pretty self-explanatory. All right, but you guys got that right. Andy leading the way with 39% of you guys with Turkey. Good job, you guys. Andy's on fire.
What's up, Kentucky Blue Balls? Good to see you.
I see Connor like 2 under Andy again.
All right, Hadrian's Wall would Rome, Italy, Dublin, Ireland, 2, 3, Carlisle, England, or 4, Alexandria, Egypt. You know where this is, right?
Yeah, England.
Yeah. I think about everybody in chat does as well. I want to go back to the beach, like here soon. Need to get back to that. It's so much more fun. I don't like being in. I get tired of winters.
Oh, look at that! My sister's leading the way.
Good job, Lynette.
Good job, Lynette. Yeah, I'm gonna take my kid by the beach, the Bay Area, you know. San Francisco, out that way, beach, in 2 weeks. Gotta see a beach every time I go. 3 capital cities. 1, United Kingdom. 2, South Africa. 3, Somalia. Or 4, China.
And most people are gonna get this right, I think. You know this, right?
I'm sorry. I was trying to. Gixer said, "Where's a passport, bro? When you need one, he'd rock this game."
That's somebody's name, a passport, bro.
Oh, okay. That's what
Yeah,
I was
YouTube.
trying to figure out, like, where's the passport? Okay, gotcha.
Good. Gixer, I'll check that out.
I think Gixer is talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
All right, the World Health Organization headquarters, 1 Switzerland, 2 Sweden, 3 France, or 4 Belgium. Is it Goody Reptile? Who's winning? What's the score there? My whole bracket is just falling apart. I did a bracket and it's just crumbling right before my eyes. Like most people. Yep, 85% getting that right with Switzerland. What are you learning for us, Friction?
Oh, I was looking at Bolinas, California.
Yeah, where's it at? Is that?
It is north of San Francisco. You have to cross a bridge north of San Francisco, and then there's San Rafael on the right, and then there is Bolinas on the left-hand side. That it looks like it's a smaller town. Larger Muslim population: 1 Sudan, 2 Saudi Arabia, 3 Iran, or 4 Indonesia. But it looks like it's like pretty much all surrounded by water on 3 sides of it, and then connected to land that goes up into an area that I have to admit that I haven't really seen a whole lot of. I've been to Novato and I've been to San Rafael, but I haven't. This is on the most western point of the northern side of San Francisco, on like where the Golden Gate Bridge are and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Katie says she's got Kentucky. I've got Duke. I've got Duke being the final winner. Pretty safe bet there. But I don't know shit about basketball, so. All right, here we go. Nairobi, would that be 1 Sudan, 2 Kenya, 3 Ghana, or 4 Ethiopia?
I say, didn't Duke already win? Oh, you guys are talking about in the long run?
Yeah, for the final.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were just who were they just playing a minute ago? They were whooping. But then there was that Colorado upset, like right at the buzzer.
Well, Roll Tide 99's got Auburn as the winner. That's 79% with Kenya. Good job. All right, Belt Loop, get back to work.
Good to have you here, Belt Loop.
Yeah, good to see you, though, buddy. You must be working tonight.
Yeah, it said gotta get back to work. Capital of Spain: 1 Valencia, 2 Madrid, 3 Granada, or 4 Barcelona. Gixer Squid. Every time I turn on a female basketball game, I think I must. What is that? Almost horrible but funny comment. Yeah, I can almost make sense of what you're trying to say there. That we're not going to go there, but I think I understand what you're trying to say.
All right, here we go. So most everybody got that. Sorry, I just stepped away for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Gixer, I'm definitely a part of this. My husband.
Oh, yeah, that was.
My husband thought that clip was hilarious. All right. Faroe Islands: 1 United Kingdom, 2 Netherlands, 3 France, or 4 Denmark. Sorry, I thought you said you had to go take care of something.
No, I said I did. I just grabbed a drink out of the fridge, and I missed like 15 seconds of what you said.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought that you said you had to go get something.
No, I'm like the Flash. I was already there and back.
And you never even knew it.
Who's winning this?
I don't know. I see Andy at the top of a lot of things, so I think that he might be somewhere up there in the top 3. But I don't know. It looks like Fools might have this one. Yeah, this is hard to say.
I'm on there twice now. Nice.
Yeah, you guys better watch out. Fools is going to take the wheel of fish from you guys.
All
right. Flag that doesn't have 4 right angles. 1 Panama, 2 Nepal, 3 Egypt, or 4 Angola.
Yeah, I was confused there for a second. It's easier when we just stick to even.
I know, which on the last one, somehow I ended up being on the odds, which I'm like, I don't know where we messed up on that one.
I know, I thought about it a little while. I looked at it and I'm like, it was like question 9 or something. I was like, what the hell? I just finished reading that.
Yeah, but we just kept on going with it.
Yeah, and then I messed this one up again because I double checked. I glanced back up and went, oh, shit. All right, I'll take the last one here. Last geography question coming at you. Then we can do some other stuff that somebody else might do better at.
There you go. 100% you guys got that one right, though. Good job.
Yeah, the entertainment one I did, it's all over the place. Anybody's game.
I don't know about the NASCAR, but that's the one we're doing next, right? We're doing NASCAR next?
Sure. All right, the Nazca lines. Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, or Brazil. Should be fastest time, or type as fast as you can on that one.
That's almost perfect. NASCAR.
NASCAR
lines.
They say up in Jersey.
Which, I don't know, that Jersey, Boston, like New York talk, it's probably one of the more annoying dialects to me in the U.S.
Yeah.
Sometimes you talk really fast, too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can kind of see that. That New Jersey accent.
And sometimes they gotta be so dramatic about it. And like Chicago too. Chicago has that same type of accent, which is kind of weird.
Look at that. Jimmy Boyle's coming in first place, followed by Andy Heinrich and Vapion after that. Good job, guys. After that, we had Connor Stallions, Anasty, Wes Robinson, Johan, Katie, Roll Tide 99, A Fear in Backroads was a person, Baker, Matt Dummett, Pat Pfeiffer, Godless, E-Reptile, Dysfunction, James Thompson, Dozer, Lynette, Lawn Tractor Life, and the other people didn't make the leaderboard, but we do have something that you'll do better at if you didn't do good at this. I guarantee it. Geography is not everybody's cup of tea. And I'm seeing Katie being the first one on the Skyfox there, if you want to check that out.
Yep, that's what I got too.
All right. You good then?
Yep. Skyfox.
All right. Can't do it till you say that. Beer and Backroads was the last one up there. If you haven't already put it in, put hashtag FISH, F-I-S-H, F-I-S-H, put that in there. And I'll stop this game. You want to do NASCAR next, right?
Yeah, let's do NASCAR.
All right, I'll bring up some
NASCAR you got there.
NASCAR. And I'm getting this running right now. How many times do you want me to spin this thing?
Go ahead and spin it 4 times a time.
All right, I'll do that right now. Here we go. Hashtag fish.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, exactly. That cheesy stuff. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Actually, Jinx, you owe me a beer. That way you learn not to speak at the same time as me, right? Beer's a little bit more crossier. And good job, Anasty. On the Wheel of Fishes.
The Wheel of Fishes. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and hit start on this, and I'll spin this again. That's one time.
Yes, we did, Katie. We started at 10 o'clock tonight. And
yeah.
If you sub up to me, usually I will drop a notification, a couple hours to several hours before we start, notifying if we have a change in time.
Or you got Jimmy Boyles, right?
I'm putting him on there right now.
All right. There we go. Already got the other game run. I think, we should have plenty of time. Who else we got? Hashtag Fish, if you haven't put it in there already. Vapion. All right, we'll get Vapion up on there as well.
Vapion.
And see who the other one is here. Connor Stallions. Connor's doing good tonight. All right, NASCAR trivia coming at you right now. NASCAR. So everything is about NASCAR, right?
Yes.
Everything is about NASCAR.
It's all NASCAR.
So all you race people, you should do pretty good at this one.
This is purely for the redneck in you. Trying to look out for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think I would do very well at this one.
Like I said, having to go and fact check things and make sure that what I'm putting out there is accurate. I learned a lot about NASCAR too, and the difference between IndyCar races and NASCAR races and Formula One race, which I kind of know more about Formula One races. I don't follow them, but I definitely learned a lot tonight. So,
all right. Well, you're ready to go to Talladega then.
Yep.
Talladega's fun though. That is a fun place to go. I like to go watch them. I just don't really keep up. All right. Who holds the record for the most NASCAR Cup Series championships? That'd be 1, Richard Petty, 2, Jimmy Johnson, 3, Jeff Gordon, or 4, Dale Earnhardt. Gotta be Richard. Yeah. Gotta be the king, right?
No.
No? Huh. I don't know. Maybe he's one of... I don't know. See, I don't know that much.
Yeah, see, I'm
well, okay, so the Cup Series, maybe that started at a different time.
Now y'all are making me feel like even the information that I found out online was telling me wrong.
I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly, Katie Watkins. And some people are going to have to realize that the Indy... what year was NASCAR founded? 1, 1955, 2, 1950, 3, 1949, or 4, 1948? Yes, Johan, Jeff Gordon is a chef.
Jeff Gordon is a chef?
I'm just cracking a joke. I'm just cracking a joke.
I gotcha. All right, let's see who got it.
Oh, why is it not showing me?
I think like it's somehow another when you put the picture in, you move the thing just a hair is what I think. 'Cause you can move the screen kind of.
I did.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? It's probably because I left my husband to do the picture thing. Can you see who that is down there?
Well, everybody knows. I mean, at least it's showing who got what right and wrong. See how this one's moved down too?
Yeah.
Something, I don't know. It still works. I mean, still tallying up the answers. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, this one should be pretty easy. 100%. See, if you get 100%, as long as everybody gets them right, we can see most of the names coming in there. So, Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator. Now, if you had to pick like a person you were a fan of in NASCAR, did you ever have one?
No.
All right, you take this one.
What year did the NASCAR Cup Series switch to a playoff format? 1, 2019, 2, 2017, 3, 2015, or 4, 2012?
Ooh, I remember there were so many people that were mad about this.
And there's some unofficial dates about this, but I think if you guys want to follow Andy's lead, if you guys haven't already put it in there, I think he's got the right idea. Yeah, in 2017, there were talks of it, I believe in 2014, but it wasn't actually switched over until 2017. Fact that I learned tonight.
If Baron Backroads says, that chick is hot, Danica. All right, here we go. Who won the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series championship? That we won Kyle Busch, 2, Kevin Harvick, 3, Joey Logano, or 4, Chase Elliott. What's up, Callie Lisa? Good to see you.
Yeah, see, some of these questions, you got to know your NASCAR.
Yeah, I don't know my NASCAR. I would have no idea.
Which I did this for the NASCAR lovers that we don't ever appease. Look at that. Is that Roll Tide 99 down there?
Did Chase Elliott really win the whole thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I had to, fact check. Yeah, I got you on there, Roll Tide. Right. Which track is known as the World Center of Racing? 1, Talladega Super Speedway, 2, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, 3, Daytona International Speedway, or 4, Atlanta Motor Speedway? Like your answer, Godless. 5.
World Center of Racing. I would guess, yeah, Daytona.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where he signed the deal, and that's where everything was founded for NASCAR.
It's where the headquarters is. I do know that. I guess like the museum and Hall of Fame is all in Charlotte?
You know, there's stuff that's so scattered with NASCAR that's kind of weird, but that is where it was founded. That's where they took off.
Where the headquarters is. All right, what type of car is used in the NASCAR Cup Series? 1, stock cars, 2, sports cars, 3, sedans, or 4, muscle cars? I feel like you're trying to trick people.
No, actually, this is supposed to be one of the giveaways.
Okay, thank you. I was just looking at this going, wait a minute.
It's NASCAR stands for the National Association Stock
Car Racing.
Yeah, something race. So I was trying to make it easy to kind of give you guys one.
And Jimmy Boyle says Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, and Jimmy Johnson all hold the record for most titles won, 7 each. I don't know. All right, there you go first.
All right, who holds the record for the most wins in a single NASCAR Cup Series season? 1, Richard Petty, 2, Jimmy Johnson, 3, Jeff Gordon, or 4, Dale Earnhardt?
Wins in a single NASCAR Cup Series season. See, I have trouble like the Cup Series and when did that start and when did?
And this one it's kind of tricky because there was one person that got 9, another person that got 10, but then there were points taken away that ended up leaving it for Richard Petty.
Well, Petty is the king. So.
But yeah, Petty is the king. Somebody might tell me I'm wrong on that one too. So I thought I tried to do all my research. Not the biggest NASCAR person.
All right, which car manufacturer is associated with the team Penske Racing in NASCAR? 1, Toyota, 2, Ford, 3, Dodge, or 4, Chevrolet? Penske Racing. God, I wouldn't know this either. You should know this, though.
It's funny. I think Baker just said something about I'm not redneck enough for this, and then came right behind that with the correct answer.
What is Baker? What does that have? Has it got the Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma University.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Sooners fan, so my favorite thing about the Sooners is when that girl took a tumble off the front of the Schooner wagon, and a couple years ago, which every time that I try and play that flick, it gets copyrighted, even if I make my own. But it's hilarious. All right, what track is famous for being the shortest in NASCAR Cup Series? 1, Talladega Superspeedway, 2, Martinsville Speedway, 3, Darlington Raceway, or 4, Bristol Motor Speedway?
Yeah, beer and back roads can't know everything. I know it, dude. Oh, shit. The shortest. We have to be Bristol, right?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
What I would have guessed.
And this one comes in at 0.52 miles. No, that's the Martinsville Speedway, and that is in Virginia. Another fun fact I learned.
I would have instantly hit Bristol.
Nope.
Uh-oh, Katie's calling shenanigans. I have no idea. Who was NASCAR's first African-American driver in the Cup Series? 1, Wendell Scott. 2, Darrell Bubba Wallace Jr. 3, Charlie Scott. Or 4, Bubba Wallace? I have no idea.
The Bristol track is 0.533 miles. The Martinsville is 0.52. So when you start getting into those numbers, obviously 2 is lower than 3.
I would, yeah. Well, there you go.
See, I did do all my fact checking and my research.
Andy Heinrich is Kamala. I don't think she drove NASCAR.
And I don't think she's black. Right? Or no, it's not that she's not Indian. What race is the crown jewel of the British Motor Speedway? 1, the night race. 2, the Fool's Race. 3, the Clash. Or 4, the big one.
Come on. Go with Fool's Race.
Come on. We all know why that was put in there.
I don't think it'll register me if I type in StreamYard. I don't know. I tried. I typed in StreamYard. We'll see if that actually puts it out. Probably not. I don't know if that'll go through.
I'm seeing a bunch of wrong answers. And I had to go and look this one up. Yeah. All right. I'll take that one.
But now is British Motor Speedway, is that NASCAR?
The night race.
Is that NASCAR?
Yeah.
Or is that Formula One? Oh, here. NASCAR race. What is the name of the annual NASCAR race held on Memorial Day weekend? 1, the Southern 500. 2, the Indianapolis 500. 3, the Daytona 500. Or 4, the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, the Clash is a race in North Carolina.
Which one?
The Clash, the one that everybody just was that everybody's guesses just went to.
Oh, I don't know. There you go. Look at that. 44% saying the Coca-Cola 600, 32% Daytona 500, 19 Indianapolis 500. But yeah, Coca-Cola 600.
See, this is one of the tricky ones because the Indianapolis 500 was what Fools thought the answer was, but the Indianapolis 500 is an Indy race. It's not a NASCAR race. All right, who was the first NASCAR driver to win over $100 million in career earnings? 1, Tony Stewart. 2, Old Dirty Bastard.
I'm going with Old Dirty Bastard. Come on.
I'm sorry. 3, Jeff Gordon. Or 4, Diller.
I hope you put that. I hope you didn't put the right answer in, and it's really Old Dirty Bastard comes up as the right answer. That would be awesome. There you go. Your reptile's going with old dirty bastard. So's Baker.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Come on, I'm rooting for old
That
dirty
is where
bastard. Damn it.
I deleted the question, I deleted the answers, I put in my own stuff, and somehow I missed that question's answer.
I wish it didn't give you pre-made questions like that, because sometimes you can skip one or skip the thing. Like, I wish it was all blank.
Yeah, and you
And just input
accidentally
your own.
missed something, and you're just like, oh.
Annoying.
crap.
All right,
Yeah.
last NASCAR question. Which NASCAR driver is known for the nickname Rowdy? Would it be 1, Kyle Busch, 2, Joey Logano, 3, Jeff Gordon, or 4, Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Facts, erectile dysfunction. When in doubt, go with the old dirty bastard.
Yes, exactly. Baker, too. Good job, Baker. What's up, Amanda Meatfoot? Good to see you.
Meatfoot.
Yeah,
Is
Amanda
that
Meat-
like a Lady Gaga type thing that you're doing? Like, are you wrapping your foot in meat?
Yeah, I'm not sure the reference, but good to see you, though, Amanda.
Yeah, always good to see you.
Oh, Lynette, you gotta wait. Can't put Skyfox in.
Yeah, you gotta
Wait
put
till you-
Skyfox in when the leaderboard pops up. You gotta be the first one. Ready to go.
Yeah, there you go. Who's it gonna be? All right, let's see. All right, who we got? We got Dozer.
Gosh.
Dozer.
Yeah, I was about to say we have so many of them just popping in.
They went fast, but looked like Dozer, then Connor Stallion, then Barry, then Katie. Oh, she says she had a bad foot injury where she almost died, and it looked meaty, so she just stuck with the name, I guess.
Oh, I've actually stuffed some of those type of feet. That's
Yeah,
one of
sorry
the
to hear that,
events
Amanda.
that Fools and I have gone to. Hopefully, your foot injury has healed since then, because I know that those can be very debilitating.
Man, painful, I'm sure. All right, you got everybody down?
Jimmy and Connor. Yep. Yeah,
Oh.
Skyfox.
All right, there we go. Make sure you have put in hashtag fish. That is the one tonight, just because we want to go fishing. So hashtag fish. If you haven't already put it in there, go on ahead and do that now. And how many times do you want me to spin this thing?
Go ahead and spin it 4 times.
All right, let me. Oh shit. All right, give me 1 second. 4 times. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'd say I just messed up on the thing and hit the wrong button. I got to go back into this and hit.
Lawn Tractor Life. Welcome in. I didn't even see you pop in. I haven't seen that name yet.
Yeah, they were in here earlier. They were playing earlier. Hey, Dave Brown. I was thinking about you. Good to see you, Dave Brown. Good to see you. I hadn't seen you around much. Just hope everything's good with you, Dave Brown. Good to see you, man.
Hey, Dave.
All right.
I'm hunting for some bourbon too.
All right, so what we got left, we got a what belongs, we have a basic, we have an entertainment. What do you like?
Yeah. I think some of these girls are wanting some entertainment or something.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, getting away from the car stuff and all this NASCAR.
I'll get rid of the NASCAR stuff. All right, we'll switch over to entertainment. You got the Maven going
Right,
up on there?
Maven going up on there.
All right, and I am bringing up the
there.
game right now. Let me see what the hell is going on here. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
We had a something stupid happen. Give me just 1 second. And go in here and hit save. All right, we should be good to go now. So I'm gonna spin this thing 1 more time, or 2 more times. Let's do it 2 more.
Yeah, let's do it 2 more times. It's fine.
Sorry about that. Just I don't know what happened.
Just for his what?
No, I said I don't know what happened. Like the thing like glitched or something.
I know. I was looking at Katie's comment. She said basic ? Dishes ? I'm good at that.
All right. I think everything's working right now.
All right. Okay, we got Callie Lisa going on the Wheel of Fishes.
Good job, Callie Lisa. Go ahead and do that. We should be good. And I'll spin this thing one more time, and we should be rocking and rolling, folks.
So I'll say it's always funny when I see Callie Lisa pop up now because, it's been over the past several months that we've seen her come in here more often. And my sister usually always goes by Callie Girl or Callie Lynette. So there's almost like, I almost feel like, oh, it's like my little sister or, my older sister in here. I got Wes Robinson.
Wes Robinson.
No, why do I say Wes Robinson? No.
It is Wes. It's W. Robinson, but yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to say W. Robinson. Sorry, I'm just so used to calling him that. Yeah, Dave, good to see you, though, man. Good to see you, Dave. Been thinking about that.
CW, I want to say West or West.
All right, entertainment. So this should be pretty easy for most everybody. It should let you change your name. You can go in there and just go into your settings on there and change it. Either that or the trolls will teach you that you can create a whole nother YouTube account in about 30 seconds.
I thought it was through Gmail. I don't freaking remember with all these little platforms and stuff.
Yeah, you can actually, create a whole nother YouTube, go fast. Yeah, entertainment. Yes, Katie.
Yeah, like
yes, Katie. Entertainment. Yeah, I totally just typed that out. Just
Katie, I'm glad that you point out his grammatical errors as well. It makes me feel like I'm not the only one. And it seems like we're both enjoying it.
Yeah, I just type. Everybody can read that. Entertainment. All right, here you go. Who was comedian Paul Reubens better known as? 1, Red Fox, 2, Pee Wee Herman, 3, Jerry Seinfeld, or 4, Andrew Dice Clay? Hooah. Yeah, some of these are really easy. Some are, a bit tougher. I'm just glad it doesn't say entertainment.
I know it's not Jerry Seinfeld for Red Fox, but Pee Wee Herman? I don't think that's his name. Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like that name should be more familiar in my head, especially after, all the adult entertainment, theater little things that he had that I feel like that should feel more familiar.
Well, nobody knew him as Paul Reubens. I mean, everybody calls him, he was Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman got it in the adult theater.
Yeah, nobody said Paul Reubens because everybody go, who?
Who played Baron Victor Frankenstein in the 1957 Hammer horror film The Curse of Frankenstein? 1, Vincent Price. 2, Peter Cushing. 3, Lon Chaney Jr. 4, Boris Karloff. Lon Chaney.
Lon Chaney.
Lone. Okay, yeah.
Lawn.
Probably a little bit too
like
old.
A lawn chair.
I got a Lon Chaney. Yeah, I know. Don't make fun of me. I have bad jokes all day long. Connor Stalions up on the Wheel of Names all by himself.
Good job, Connor.
Great job. But I'm telling you, somehow we've done a lot of stumping tonight where I've got a lot of people on the Wheel of Names just as being the sole answer. It's crazy.
I like that. The more names up on there, the better. I like it.
But I'd like to know that you're the only one that knows it.
All right, who provides the voice for Poe in the movie Kung Fu Panda? Would it be 1, Jack Black, 2, Chris Rock, 3, Ben Stiller, or 4, Adam Sandler? Did you ever watch these movies?
Kung Fu Panda? That's animation film, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm assuming. I've never seen it. I think so.
I can't say that I've seen this one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think it actually is like a panda that does kung fu, and I don't believe I've seen that one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That totally makes sense though.
Yeah, Lynette says she ain't seen it either.
Yeah, I just animation films, unless it's really, which we did see The Lion King,
I mean,
the newest
Fritz,
Lion King.
Fritz the Cat is good, but
All right, the soundtrack to which movie won the Album of the Year Grammy in February 1979? 1. West Side Story, 2. Saturday Night Fever, 3. Grease, or 4. Easy Rider. Hopefully the answer is Grease if you're trying to cater this to the women.
well, I mean, I think as long as it's not Easy Rider, I think it's kind of catering to women.
I don't, yeah, well, I've expressed this in the past that Grease, my older cousin that was 3 years older than me, she loved Grease, and I never really got into that film. And the more that I saw other girls around me getting into that film or being obsessed about that film, I was like, is there something wrong with me? Because I just don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it much either, nor Saturday Night Fever, but that was the answer.
Yeah, not me.
All right, which film was the first in Hollywood history to gross over $100 million? Would that be 1, Superman, 2, Star Wars, 3, Rocky, or 4, Jaws? What would you pick here?
Star Wars? Star Wars or Superman? Wait, what year?
It doesn't say.
Okay. Yeah, all right. See, if it would have given me a year, I probably would have guessed Jaws.
Yeah, if it had said 1975.
Yeah. I mean,
most people would have said Jaws, but still most people did, so good job.
Yeah, good job, you guys.
Superman, that was one of the only movies we had on a VHS when I was young. Watched that movie so many times, Gene Hackman.
Who turned down the lead role in Gunsmoke for fear of being stereotyped as a cowboy? 1, Sam Elliott, 2, Robert Duvall, 3, John Wayne, or 4, Clint Eastwood?
Who would you guess here?
I don't know. I feel like I should go with John Wayne like everybody else. But
That'd be a smart guess.
Yeah. I mean, Seagull's gonna go with the Clint Eastwood.
There you go. Katie coming in first and Vapion right after that.
I'm gonna say
John Wayne.
Yeah. Katie's on her stuff tonight too.
Mm-hmm. Katie's good at trivia.
Yes, I've definitely noticed this.
It helps. All right, so let me change the song. This one's getting.
I don't know that Sam Elliott or Clint Eastwood have a problem. All right. Before embarking on a solo career, Beyonce was part of what R&B group? 1, TLC, 2, Spice Girls, 3, In Vogue, or 4, Destiny's Child? That's got to be the Spice Girls, right? Which I will have to say, Beyonce's look lately is quite creepy. Looks like she's been bathing in milk and bleach and peroxide to her hair, her skin, and everything. It's kind of crazy looking. But yeah.
that was definitely a, sorry.
Everybody but Siegel got that.
Yeah, that was definitely a, girl question right there.
Spice Girls is definitely what I would have thought, right? Yeah, for sure.
All right. In what James Bond film does he fall in love and get married? Would it be 1, The Spy Who Loved Me, 2, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 3, From Russia with Love, or 4, Diamonds Are Forever? Better know your James Bond for this one. All right, there we go.
It's kind of funny how you played that because just as Halle Berry was starting to...
Oh, yeah, I got it down.
Even though it doesn't necessarily perfectly match it, the beat matched her movements.
Yeah, it kind of goes with it. It's like a song like this should be playing right now.
All
You
right,
see this though? Look at this board.
Yeah, fools. Yep.
How many times am I up there tonight? 3 times?
I think 3 times, yeah.
Nice. All right, there you go.
Oh, shoot. All right. What is the only band to perform on all 7 continents? 1, U2, 2, Queen, sucks. 3, Pink Floyd, or 4, Metallica.
Always got to throw that sucks in there on Queen.
And the extra T in the Metallica.
No, it has 2 T's, doesn't it?
No. Just like metal has 1 T, Metallica has 1 T. It looks like that's the answer. Good job, Jimmy, Andy, Connor, and Johan. Is that like don't mess with the Johan?
Oh, Metallica has 2 L's and 1 T. Yeah. All right. Hey, look, I never claimed to be a good speller.
I always find it funny.
All right, what is the name of the character Nicolas Cage plays in the movie National Treasure? 1, Thomas Jefferson Walker. 2, John Quincy Beckett. 3, George Washington Swanson. Or 4, Benjamin Franklin Gates. Bless you. Bless you. Here comes that pollen.
Excuse me, sorry.
Now, let's see. The answers are, mostly the same on this. Benjamin Franklin Gates. I always want to say Benjamin Franklin Pierce.
Thanks, Beer and Back Rows and Dozer. Yeah, full of sneezes. You guys better hope you don't catch me on one of those nights where I am on a sneeze episode, because I can literally sneeze about 300 times in a day. Who was the Cisco Kid's faithful sidekick? 1, Sancho. 2, Sanchez. 3, Panza. Or 4, Pancho. And I said Sancho or Sanchez, but it's Sanchez.
Yeah, that was...
if you want to be white about it.
Yeah, Sanchez was his dirty cousin.
I feel like I had another one brewing up. Oh, goodness.
And there you go. 50% getting that right. 43% saying Sancho, but it was Poncho. So, good job.
Sancho! Not Sancho, it's Pancho. Oh, my goodness.
Feel better?
Sometimes, I'll tell you what, when I get on this, what is the
Right.
running time of the 1999 film The Green Mile? 1, 189 minutes. 2, 170 minutes. 3, 149 minutes. 4, 129 minutes. Now we're going to get back to you being on the odds and me being on the evens again.
I like it. I like it better that way.
Also, just in case I
You get a sneeze again. Hit mute.
I love all the blessings, though.
67% right with 189 minutes. Good job, guys.
Fun boys. I think that's right. Fun run. Fun boys run.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
Let's go Kid by War. There's a line about Poncho drinking wine. Yes, you're right, Vapion. All right, here we go. Who played the Tunnel King in The Great Escape? Is that 1, Steve McQueen, 2, Richard Attenborough, 3, James Garner, or 4, Charles Bronson?
That's one right.
I like this one. What would you guess here?
You just hear me?
No, what'd you
Am I
say?
muted? I said this one, right?
Oh,
Which I could be
No.
wrong.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at that.
Charles Bronson was the Tunnel King, not Steve McQueen.
I'm glad that I was wrong with everybody else.
But good job, Dozer and Seagull. Good job getting in there with the right answer.
Yeah, being the only ones. Good job. All right. Who directed the movie Citizen Kane? 1, Roman Polanski. 2, Orson Welles. 3, John Huston. Or 4, John Ford.
And Andy coming in really fast on that one.
Beer and Backrow said when his daughter sneezes that he runs away from her. Just to make her, feel like, oh God, get away from me. It's funny. Which, yeah, good job, you guys, that Orson Welles. But
do you remember during the Kung Flu when people would sneeze or cough like in the store, and people would like almost fall out of their skin? They'd be like, oh, because somebody coughed or sneezed. People were like, oh my God.
I've seen some crazy stuff when it comes to sneezing and coughing and all that. Crazy stuff.
All right, last one here. Who was the first woman ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It would be 1, Tina Turner, 2, Janis Joplin, 3, Diana Ross, or 4, Aretha Franklin.
I want to say one of the funniest things when it comes to sneezing, like I know that sometimes I can have a really crazy sneeze that almost seems really dramatic, and I try and like pipe it down, but I can't. But one of my exes from 18 years ago, his sister that was younger than me, I thought she was just like doing it to get attention, but when she sneezed, she'd be like, ew, and like almost like she was yelling the word ew, but like it was so loud, and she would get in these sneezing fits where she's just like, ew, 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 and I'm like, what?
You see Beer and Backrow's comment here? So he's still alive because he ate all his boogers. Good job, Beer and Backrow's.
Boogers or buggers?
All right, well, look at this. We've got Baker coming in first place. Good job, Baker. See, more of a category for you. Then we had followed by Jimmy Boyles, Katie Watkins coming in third, Andy Heinrich after that, Matt Dummett, Anasty, Connor Steins, Dozer, James Thompson, Johan, Vapion, if Beer and Backrow's was a person, Pat Pfeiffer, Seagull, Rock, Godless, Amanda Meatfoot, Barry Wilson, Lynette, and Reptile Dysfunction. But we do got 2 more rounds for you and the hashtag fish if you haven't put it in there already. So, still hope for you.
All right, Sky Fox.
All right, you got the other one, right?
Yes.
All right.
Sky Fox.
Oh, I like that. Like Sky Fox. All right, Wes Robinson was the other one, last one. So Sky Fox, if you're just now coming in, put that in there right now. We can get you added to it as well. You really don't have to do it more than once, but it is, nice to see the hashtag fish floating in there as well. You can only get on there for free one time. I am stopping that game, and we'll bring up the other one here. How many times do you want me to spin this thing?
Let's see. What do we got? Go ahead and spin it 5 times.
All right, it's going. And we've got basic knowledge. And then we got the what's belongs. So there we go.
Yeah, exactly, Siegel. So when I get in those sneezing fits, sometimes even though it's as crazy as it is, and I'm like, my face looks like I'm like, that's okay.
All right, you got Johan.
Yeah. Johan the Johan.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't really get allergies that bad.
I don't have a really big allergy thing, but I do have a weird nose sensitivity sometimes where, like I said, I can literally sneeze over 300 times in a day.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That would drive me insane.
It's like, it drives you insane, but at the same time, it's like, there's something about it that's like, this is okay.
All right, you got Dave Brown.
Yes.
All right, we're rocking and rolling here.
Matt Dummett.
There you go, Matt Dummett. Good job. We got basic knowledge coming up next. If you haven't already refreshed your streams, go on ahead and do that. Baker.
And one more spin.
Yep. And there we go.
Not Hona. Johan.
There we go, Lynette. All right, get Lynette up on there as well. And we're rocking right into basic knowledge. So that's coming up next. Basic knowledge. Should be pretty easy. Answer as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. But do make sure you've refreshed your streams, because if you are streaming behind or anything like that, you have absolutely no chance of winning. And please make sure you have hit that thumbs up button. That would be great as well. YouTube does like it. I don't really care. You can hit the thumbs down as long as you hit something.
Yeah, it just shows that, you're here and you have a feeling about it.
Yeah, they really don't care if you like it or dislike. I mean, I'd rather everybody didn't dislike it. Maybe that would start, hit the thumbs up. How about that? All right, basic knowledge.
All right, who do you think is going to win in basic knowledge?
Who do I think? I'm betting, let's see. If Andy's still in here, it's probably going to be between Vapion, Andy, and Katie. Maybe, I don't know. Baker's doing really well, too. I don't know. One of them, I would think. I don't know. I don't want to, make anybody else.
She might pop in here, and she's going to be like, yeah, well, guess what? I know all this basic knowledge. This is basic stuff to me.
Katie can do good at basic knowledge, I think.
Katie says that she's out. Are you out? Are you leaving, Katie? Oh my goodness. She says she does horrible on these. She doesn't know any basic knowledge.
Oh, she's
just trolling.
All right, here we go. You got 5 seconds. Get ready.
Yeah. Basic, bitches. What?
She says she's awful at basic.
I know.
All right. Yeah. Who is the author of The Catcher in the Rye? 1, William Faulkner. 2, T.S. Eliot. 3, J.D. Salinger. Or 4, F. Scott Fitzgerald. See? There we go. Come on. Yeah, a lot of these is going to come down the program. It does matter how fast you answer. So the faster you answer, the better off you do. I love this one here with this girl thinking she's going to try to jump this bike. And what is she doing? That hurt. That's not
Mr.
very
Duggar.
good. Mr. Duggar. Good to see you, Bubs. Do you think this girl had to go to the hospital?
That water looks pretty damn shallow. Right?
It looks like it's about 6 inches.
Which creature has an exoskeleton that glows a blue-green hue when exposed to moonlight? 1 squid, 2 scorpion, 3 octopuses, or 4 cockroach?
Octopuses.
I say you actually spelled octopuses wrong too.
I know.
Right. It's P-U-S-S.
Yeah.
Pusses.
I know. I didn't mean to put the extra S in there.
No, you should have thrown an extra S in there.
Or maybe, but it wasn't supposed to be plural. It was supposed to be like the rest of them,
Octopi?
No, like an octopus.
A singular octopi.
It's not an octopi. Shut up. It's an octopus.
Oh, well, you guys, I didn't know this one, so good job for you guys.
Duggar knows this one.
Mr. Duggar knows that from the New Mexican desert.
All right, what Tom Wolfe book is about the Mercury astronauts that won the right stuff to the astronaut wives clubs? 3, Falling to Earth, or 4, 8 Days Gone? Yes, Status Quo. Hey, good to see you, Status Quo. Yeah, I think all scorpions, which is really interesting. Most of the time when you see them, they're in the corner of a house or something, so they wouldn't be getting light. But
I love how you call this basic knowledge.
What do you mean? This is pretty easy.
That's why there's so many people that are guessing wrong.
I remember it was a huge movie.
Including Duggars and Katie. I know that Siegel like sometimes just likes to, be funny with the answer. But I mean, you got so many mixed answers on the board. This is not basic knowledge.
Well, I don't know. It was to Dozer.
There's like, yeah, I know my shit. All right, what part of Britain was occupied by the Germans in World War II? 1, Wales, 2, Scotland, 3, Ireland, or 4, the Channel Islands?
See, Mr. Duggar would have got that. He says big fingers.
Yeah, I was going to say, so is that really just what it was, that you accidentally hit the wrong answer, Mr. Duggar? I need this confirmed in chat.
I'd say yes, because he would have known that. I mean, everybody went the right stuff. The movie was huge. Everybody watched that. That was a great movie. See, there you go. 95% of you knowing that with the Channel Islands.
I can't even get my daughter to sit down and watch some old cult classics with me. So, like, trying to watch an old movie around here, it's like, I gotta watch it by myself. Which
you need to do like remember the Clockwork Orange where they pin them down, put like the eyes open and just make them stare at it. You could try that. Ludwig von. All right, here you go. Gary Dow created a 1970s fad when he began selling which inanimate object as pets? 1, rocks, 2, garden gnomes, 3, chia pets, or 4, cats?
The funny part about that is that if I just put some anchors in the floor in my kitchen or in my living room where I have the TVs that we watch a movie on, all I have to do is anchor my husband's wheelchair down and put a lock on it.
Friction, I think we just got raided by a chat here. So, yeah, welcome in everybody just now coming in there. Yeah, we're playing trivia. We do have one more round, so you're coming in still early in this one. 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Whichever goes with the answer you want. The faster you answer, the faster you get on there. We are putting people on the wheel and giving away to like $10 cash apps or gift cards or whatever at the end of the night. So you're not too late. Welcome in. All right, there you go, Friction.
Oh shoot! I was gonna, what did Floyd Rude drive across the U.S. in 1964? 1, a lawnmower, 2, a golf cart, 3, golf ball, or 4, go-kart?
Oh, Floyd Rude.
YouTube stream pulled up.
This is kind of a funny one here.
I was going to say, I don't know. I mean, basic knowledge. What? Oh.
Yeah, he drove a golf ball. He was a golfer. He drove it all the way across the United States from one side to the other. There you go. Good job, Katie Watkins, Connor, Vapion, Anasty. Good job, all you guys.
It's such a funny, like, little, almost like troll type question. Like, very specific.
All right, which was named first, Pluto the dog or Pluto the planet? 1, the planet, 2, the dog. Which one was named first? Which was named first? What would you go with on this one, Friction?
I would think the planet, but probably the dog, right?
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, I was going to say, it makes sense that it would be the planet, but the planet has changed from a planet to it
is still a planet.
To it's a star.
Listen, you millennials and all this stuff, you're not taking our planets away from us. Pluto's still a planet.
I don't know what generation I still fall into. I don't keep up with stuff like that, but I always felt like a boomer when it comes to my.
Yeah, see, Katie's telling you to hush too. There you go.
What Bronze Age civilization emerged on the Greek island of Crete around 2500 BC? 1, Persian, 2, Minoan, 3, Mesopotamian, or 4, Greek?
Yeah, Beer and Backroads. He's on the same page as me as well. Good job. I like it. I mean, how do they say it's a planet? What do they call it now? It's like they call it like a star or something like that. No,
right?
It's not a star. But
or what do they call? All right. Yeah,
we
not
call it a
Minoan.
dwarf. Thank you,
59%
Katie.
guys.
Katie's got it in the chat. A dwarf planet. It's a dwarf planet, is what they call it. Yeah,
How many dwarf planets are there?
I don't know. Is that still like PC to say, or do we have to say like little planets?
Don't call them a midget planet.
Right, we don't want to get in trouble.
That's
All right, the
offensive.
word science stems from the words sire, meaning what? To measure, to live, to know, or to count.
Well, technically,
Yes.
we only register 5 dwarf planets, or whatever they want to call them, short planets, in our solar system. But I will always, like, you had the 9 planets, not the 8 planets.
Right, exactly. I was trying to highlight this one here, not Connor Stallions 1, but Maui Howie. Good to see you. I was trying to highlight your comment there, but I lost it. It's totally gone now. Good to see you, Maui Howie.
Yeah, always good to see you, Maui.
I like Maui. He's such a nice guy.
Everybody that we have here is nice.
Yeah, we got a good group of people around here. Nobody argues, nobody fights, nobody nothing. It's pretty fun. All right.
We'll get back to the movie Alien. 1, Ridley Scott. 2, Michael Bay. 3, James Cameron. Or 4, Christopher Nolan.
You know this one, right, Friction?
Come on. I think everybody knows this. I'm seeing a lot of correct answers in this one.
Maui, where are you having coffee at? Maui always goes to that same place to have coffee. I forget what the hell's it called. I can almost tell you.
Maui's about to tell you.
Maui will tell me. I forget what it's called. It's all, but he always says the name, and it's got a distinguished name, like it sounds like it'd be
Cafe
something.
Amazon.
Amazon, exactly, Amazon. He's always going to Cafe Amazon. I can't wait. Next time I'm in Thailand, I'm going to make it a point to go see Maui. All right, what Robert Louis Stevenson novel follows the adventures of cabin boy Jim Hawkins? Would it be 1, Treasure Island, 2, The Ebb Tide, 3, Shipwrecked, or 4, Kidnapped? You got this. Now, the what belongs I did, there's a couple tricky ones in there. I will say that. We do got one more round, so yeah, everybody make sure you're streaming live. Make sure you've hit the, refresh button and all that kind of jazz. Treasure Island, look, 100%. What a good book. Have you ever read that book, Friction?
Yes. I think everybody had to throughout some period of their schooling, didn't they?
Well, I don't know anymore. Do they even make them read anymore? Probably not.
You're right about that. I mean, my kids' AP language arts, like, they just have to. All right. Which NFL team has won the most games in NFL history? 1, Pittsburgh Steelers. 2, the New England Patriots. 3, the Green Bay Packers. Or 4, Chicago Bears.
Bless you.
Yeah, my kid, like, she just gets sent some sort of digital passage. Like tonight, she was having to write a narrative. I was expressing a little bit of that to you earlier, but that's fun and she's like, hey, what are you guys' opinions as parents? What are you guys thinking about you, right? And I'm like, I got this whole scandal story built out. But I'm like, this is what actually makes sense. And I see a lot of this stuff in real life. So it's kind of hilarious. 95% of you guys got that right with Green Bay Packers. Only Siegel went with the New England Patriots. New England.
New England. All right. How many pins form the back row in 10-pin bowling? We 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 3, or 4, 1. What's up, CJ in Paradise? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, CJ. You know this one? When was the last time you went bowling?
I actually love bowling.
Oh, I do too. I love to bowl.
Like, Yeah. My mom used to bowl on bowling league when I was a kid, and so like on the weekends that we were with her, like I'd be sitting there watching her bowl. I'm like, man, I could do that, and that's so cool. But
I've even got a few really nice bowling shirts. I used to bowl a lot.
dude, I could totally see myself in one of those like geeky little bowling shirts with the black trim. Blue. Which of the 5 senses are you most likely to lose if hit by lightning? 1, taste; 2, smell; 3, sight; or 4, hearing. Like the little like bright blue shirts with the black trim and stuff, and show and show right here, whatever. I could totally see myself wearing one of those.
Well, I've got 2 of them. They're actually. I used to have my own bowling shoes, and I lent them to a friend. They were suede, with the red and the blue, but they were suede, and they were super cool.
Never seen suede bowling shoes.
Yeah, they were super cool, and I loaned them to a friend for a like a Halloween party or something like that, and some of it never gave them back to me. No, I never got them back, and I think he's probably not even alive anymore.
And he probably got buried with them.
Yeah, probably so, with my bowling shirt as well. All right, how many U.S. Marines raised the flag over Iwo Jima? That we 17, 26, 35, and 44. This is the last question of this round. Then we do go to we do have a what belongs coming at you last.
Yeah, I can totally see myself in like the nerdy bowling wear.
I'll tell you a funny story. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
He'll tell me a funny story when he gets back in 2 seconds, and he'll share it with you guys too. Just stay put. Good job, Dozer, James, Mr. Duggar, and Pat. Y'all got that right. Only 4 of you guys with the answer 6. Yeah. This is basic knowledge, right? Come on. Basic knowledge to who? A 55-year-old? Love you, fools. All right. Let's see. We got Barry, Davion.
Now look at that. So we were both kind of right. We got Vapian, and you had said Anasty getting up on there.
Yes,
so,
I did.
Yeah, good job, Vapian coming in first. James Thompson right after that. Anasty, good job, Anasty. Then we had Connor Stallions, Barry Wilson, Pat Pfeiffer, Katie coming in after that. Baker, Johan, Jimmy Boyles, Dozer, Mr. Duggar, Fishing, Matt Dummett, If Beer and Back Roads Was a Person, Lynette, Daphne. Good to see you, Daphne. Good to see you come in here. Seagull, Rock, P Digits. Good to see P Digits as well. Godless. I mean, good to see everybody. So, what's up,
hey,
Twisted R? Twisted R. Good to see you. All right. So, have you already Skyfoxed me?
Skyfox, what is Mr. Duggar talking about in this chat room?
Uh-oh, I have no idea. What's he saying? I might have missed it.
A guy who owns a bar in Santa FW, father was one of the flag.
Oh, on Iwo Jima. So a guy in Santa Fe.
Oh.
Yeah, he was talking about big fingers earlier, so I think he's proven that fact right now.
And go ahead and hit your caps lock, Mr. Duggar. Oh, funny.
Yeah, Vapion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do speak. I have a Mr. Duggar decoding ring. It's actually comes in handy. All right, so how many times do you want me to spin this thing?
Go ahead and spin it 5 times.
All right, so I hit stop on that one. I'm going to X out of those, and we'll spin this thing, and I'll bring up the last game of the night. There we go. Rocking and rolling. Now, this is what belongs. This one is going to be probably the most challenging one, but in my opinion, these are the most fun games. All right, Barry Wilson. Let's get Barry up on there.
Barry.
All right, now we'll draw again. Did you say 5 times, or what did you say? Hashtag fish. Hashtag fish if you're just now coming in. We got the Maven back with us. Good to see you, Maven. Hashtag fish. I got you on Sky Fox on the on what you said.
I love how, for some reason, every time that I write Barry's name, I'm starting to cut down certain people's names if I feel like they don't have another person that same name in the chat. But whenever I write in Barry's name, I still write BBERRY.
Barry, is that backwards? Three is pretty missing. All right, you got Katie Watkins?
Yes.
All right, so good
3
job,
more
Katie.
times.
And I am setting up the last game right now. I will stop the stream automatically. Who we got? Belt Loop. Good job, Belt Loop.
Belt Loop.
All right, give me 1 second. This is always the part right here where I'm in this thing where I have to make, it's a 3-step process that I don't want to stop in the middle of. So hashtag fish if you haven't already put that in there.
Hey, Magic Angel.
And here we go. Reptile dysfunction. I love that.
You have a pill for that.
All right, one more time. Here we go.
No, seriously, do you have a pill for that?
For reptiles?
Yeah, for erectile dysfunction.
Genocide. It's hashtag fish, FISH, because we're all talking about wanting to go fishing. LW up in here too. Good to see you, LW. Good to see you, Genocide. Good to see you as well. We got one more round of trivia for you too. So
yeah, good to see you, Genocide and LW. And I am going to slip off to the little girl's room real quick. I probably not as flashy as you, but I will promise to be quick.
All right, you do that. I can hold this fort down. All right, guys, give me 1 second, and I will have the next game start. All right, so I'm hitting start right now. Make sure it's all. There we go. Looks like it's rocking and rolling pretty good. And there we go. Last round. What belongs? These are all going to be tricky. Maybe throw some people off of jet skis, knock them out. That kind of jazz is going to be tough. So everybody, do make sure you are streaming live. Make sure you're live. Otherwise, you will not be able to, win possibly 1, 2, 3, or 4 into the chat. That's all you got to do. It's as simple as that. The program takes care of the rest. Please make sure you have hit the thumbs up button. And if you would ever like to support the show in any way and help us keep giving away these cool prizes, we always do appreciate you becoming a member of the channel or contributing, via Cash App, PayPal. I don't even think we do PayPal, but super chats, all that kind of jazz, anything. It's not required, but it is always appreciated and does help us keep doing these things and running these programs. That's about all we'll say about that, but we do appreciate all y'all being here. What's up, Wendy B of Arizona? Good to see you, Wendy. We got Kimberly Ray coming in here. Good to see you, Kimberly. Hashtag fish. Exactly. We will add some more names here in a minute after this round. Heaven Bound. Good to see you, Heaven Bound. All right, 50 seconds. Make sure you have refreshed your stream and done all that kind of jazz. I said I would tell a funny story about bowling a minute ago. The first time I ever took Mrs. Fools bowling, she didn't quite realize the whole bowling thing. She'd never been bowling before. So she threw the ball like her third time, and it was a really bad throw, and she tried to chase it. And so she only made it like 2 steps down the alley, and her feet were above her head. She just busted her butt in the middle of the thing. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. If y'all ever talk to her, ask her about busting her ass at bowling. She'll cuss me out for that one. What's up, Gutters? Gutters, I hope you're not still in the rain out there in your luxury camper. Good to see you, though, Gutters. We've missed you while you're gone out there glamping. All right, what belongs? Here we go. Question coming up right now. Pretty self-explanatory. 90 proof alcohol, is that 90% 45%, 30%, or 180%? 90 proof alcohol. What percentage is that of alcohol? I'd say friction. You know this, right?
I make alcohol in my house, so.
Yes, you probably got a good idea about this one. 72% of you getting that right. You just make that for hand sanitizer for like to donate during pandemics and stuff, right?
Yeah, of course. No, which, I mean, we only make wine. We don't, make the hard stuff or anything. But
Boone's Farm, the hard stuff. Arbor Mist.
What is Boone's Farm, like freaking 9%? Sorry, Joe Namath. 1, University of Florida. 2, USC. 3, Notre Dame. Or 4, Alabama.
All right, all these Alabama people out here better jump on this one really fast.
Yeah, I think the wine that we make is probably about 16 to 17% alcohol.
Dude, I've never done wine. I've done beer. Used to brew beer a lot. It's just a lot of work. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's fun to do and all that. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I've heard that beer is like less rewarding because or you don't feel like you get as much as you put into it. Which wine, once you kind of get it going, all you have to do is re-rack a couple times, and it does its own stuff.
Well, Gutters, we can't wait to hear about your trip. Can't wait for you to be back and hear all about it.
Hopefully it's a good trip.
Second to be assassinated. 1, McKinley. 2, Lincoln. 3, Kennedy. Or 4, Garfield. Sorry about that. I was sitting there reading chat for a minute. And I was like, stop. Most people getting this one right as well. Let's change the song up. Try this. I like this synthwave music, though. I do like that. Do you like synthwave?
Synthwave?
Yeah, that's what this is. It's kind of like an 80s style synthwave music. That's what all this is.
I've never heard of the term synthwave.
Synth.
I feel like
SSYNTH. Synth.
Yeah. I'm definitely not a member of Wu-Tang Clan. 1, Old Dirty Bastard. 2, Method Man. 3, GZA. Or 4, Dr. Dre.
We get Old Dirty Bastard twice in one night. This has to be our luckiest night of the ever. Old Dirty Bastard. Come on.
That Old Dirty Bastard, that NASCAR driver, Old Dirty Bastard,
Right.
He damn sure wasn't in Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Old Dirty Bastard. Come on.
Good, yeah. Only beer and back rows would go with Old Dirty Bastard.
Hey, put him on the wheel. Put him on the wheel just for going with Old Dirty Bastard.
He's like,
there you go, beer and back roads. You
I'm gonna vote for the car driver here.
Yeah, pop him up there. I like it. All right, the Flavian Amphitheater is at 1, Porta Nigra. 2, Pantheon. I know I got this. 3, Coliseum. Or 4, the Amphitheater of Nimes. Nims? Probably Nims. Pantheon. I don't know why that's like hard to say. There's a couple words like colloquialism. I've actually been practicing that one because I mess it up every time I say it for some reason. Just a couple words that,
Or about colloquially.
Pantheon.
Colloquially.
Yeah, colloquially. See, I got it now. All I got to do is practice it a few times.
Yeah. See, I always have enjoyment out of just watching and seeing your grammatical errors that you spell out. It's funny, and it's a lighthearted funny. No, really serious picking on you. But
I'm made a cake. I am
crazy.
Listen, I am made a cake. I'm not allowed to be teased.
Played in space first. 1 Tetris, 2 Pong, 3 Pac-Man, or 4 Asteroids. I would think Asteroids. I mean, technically, in real life, that is probably realistically the correct answer. Yeah,
well, I mean, I don't think
pistachio down me.
Game Asteroids was fun. But you always got to remember, them Russians were up there playing games before us.
Oh. Yeah, now they play Tetris on the side of Japanese buildings, you know?
Do they really?
Yeah, there's a certain building, I think it's a, Chinese or Japanese building that they have like some Tetris board on the side of it.
That's interesting.
Like
all right, here we go. Pocahontas buried along. Would that be 1 the Thames, 2 the Rhine, 3 the Missouri, or 4 the Mississippi? Where's Pocahontas buried? Seeing some different answers coming in here. I like it. What's up, Stigmo the Scratcher? Good to see you.
I was going to say, wow, Stigmo. Interesting name.
Good to see you, Stigmo.
Yeah.
Are you scratching records or are you scratching lottery tickets? Which one? It's got to be one or the other. Either scratching records or scratching. Exactly, B Bean. What's up, B Bean? This is R.I.P. Elizabeth Warren.
All right. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. 1, The Hunger Games. 2, Fahrenheit 451. 3, Brave New World, or 4, 1984.
Yep. See, Stigmo. He's scratching tickets. That's cool. I like scratching Pete. He's somebody that I watch him scratch tickets a lot. Scratching Pete.
So after you scratch the tickets on the back, it always says that even if you lose, that you can go and participate by adding this ticket number into like some sort of lottery online. Do you ever do that, Stigmo? Just curious.
No, but I heard maybe you might have been one that told me you knew somebody that won because of that or something. Somebody.
I have known people that have won money from that. I know that my husband's old roommate used to buy lottery scratchers and lottery tickets by, literally like pennies on. Oh.
All right, first football game. 1 Rutgers, 2 Harvard, 3 Green Bay Packers, or 4 Arizona Cardinals. It was a guy I used to work with, actually. And this dude, he was a super nice guy. I do work, for this company. And I would take it, and I know all the people there. And so he worked there. And he won that. He did that and won. He won like $8 million. It's something ridiculous like that. And you know what the guy did? He gave a 2 weeks notice.
Wow.
He came in for like 3 days, and the owner was like, "Dude, you don't have to do this." Anyway, the owner was like, "Man, I've already, you do not." He had a job like just running a saw. Like it was like horrible to like. Yeah, but he actually gave a 2 weeks notice and worked like 3 of the days, and they ended up telling him like, "Dude, you can go, man, go. You just won the fucking lottery."
All right, Rumble in the Jungle. 1, Larry Holmes. 2, Joe Louis. 3, Joe Frazier, or 4, Joe Foreman or George Foreman. Yeah, I imagine like back in the day when I was working at a metal factory, and literally my job was technically polishing shafts. Like if I had won the lottery, I would immediately be like, all right, I'm done polishing these freaking shafts. Which, it was how we were talking about washing machines earlier.
Yeah, let's real quick though. Big RIP right there for George Foreman. His first loss was against Muhammad Ali in the Rumble in the Jungle. Big shout out to George Foreman. That's anyway. Sorry, didn't want to interrupt. But
he just recently passed.
Yeah, he died. I guess yesterday.
Oh right. Shit.
Manned.
Manned moon landings 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 3, or 4, 1. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was Friday. Yeah, Friday afternoon, I guess, Katie. Yeah, you're right. Because we were talking about that. Yeah. R.I.P. to George.
Oh, yeah. I love those George Foreman girls.
And we were talking about this the other night. Do you know Hulk Hogan turned that down? and George Foreman took it. So it would have been Hulk Hogan doing that grill.
Yeah.
Vapion. He's like, wait, the grill guy was a boxer? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that George Foreman was a boxer, and I also knew that he did the George Foreman grills, which I own one. All right, I am not a crook speech. 1, White House. 2, United States Capitol. 3, Lincoln Memorial. Or 4, Disney World.
Disney World.
Dude, I love this. I was like, Spatch. Oh my goodness. I swear, I don't know why, and maybe it's like a fault in my brain, but when men make so many grammatical errors.
Well, you know that's not a grammatical error. You know that's a typing error.
It's a grammatical error. It's a typo error. I find it like cute in a way that was like, oh my goodness, you're just like a little baby
right,
child.
Thanks. Yeah, fuck off. No, I'm just sitting there typing this shit out, trying to, put in the right answers. Yeah, everybody knows that says Disney World. And that's where he was when he did that speech.
At Disney World.
Yeah, he was at Disney World. All right, here we go. Not O.J. Simpson. San Francisco 49ers, Los Angeles Chargers, 3 City College of San Francisco, or 4 the Buffalo Bills. Not O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, not O.J. Simpson. I'm seeing some crazy answers here.
All right, let it tally it up. I'm going to grab one more drink. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. Yep. Good one. Yep. Which I guess me growing up so close to OJ and where he dumped his, allegedly dumped killed his wife. Like that stuff hit so close to home. I watched that game, or I watched him while he was traveling down one. All right. 8 4s plus 1. 1 5 2 3 3 2 4 13. Okay. What's 2 plus 1? Now that you fooled a lot of people with this, fools. You thought that you could fool them, but you couldn't fool them. They were smart enough. Only Dozer and James.
I like that. Good job.
Only Dozer and James would go for 5.
Pretty simple math equation, but makes you go, and in a certain amount of time,
Yeah, I love that. That's funny.
All right, what do we got? One more on. You want me to take this one? I got it. All right, issued a patent. Would it be 1, Thomas Jefferson, 2, Theodore Roosevelt, 3, Andrew Jackson, or 4, Abraham Lincoln? What would you go with here, Friction?
Roosevelt?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe Jackson then.
No.
No, it's not going to be Lincoln. I know. Yep. What? Wow.
Yeah, he patented this thing. It was like for boats. And man, I don't know the exact thing, but it was something with like when they were mooring, like to keep them from flipping over or something. It was for ships.
Huh.
So I like this. I have no idea who won. B
at
Bean.
that.
B Bean coming in first place. Then we had Anasty, Vapion after that, Pat Pfeiffer, Jimmy Boyles, Twisted R, Genocide, Kimberly Rhea, Heaven Bound, Katie, Matt Dummett, Dozer, Baker, Daphne, The Maven, Wendy B. If Beer and Backroads was a person, or Lynette, I almost read both your names at the same time. I almost said Loreno. Lynette, James Thompson, and the other people didn't make the board, but we got a few more things. Just like Genocide says, type hashtag fish if you're just now in there, and we can try to figure out who the big wiener of the night is.
Yes.
You got the Sky Fox going on?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sky Fox. I was looking at the wheel and I was trying to get. I try to get all the names mixed up before I even get it to the last wheel of fishes. Or no, I guess it is the wheel of fish.
It is the Wheel of Fish. We're at the Wheel of Fish now, so I can go ahead and do that. There we go, James Thompson. So if you haven't already put it in, hashtag fish, F-I-S-H, hashtag fish. Let me see right here. I'm going to go on ahead and hit stop on this, and all my big responsibilities are over now. I love this part of the night, Friction. It's all on you. Did you share that out yet?
Yeah, I'm actually doing it right now.
What's up, Mr. Mom? Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm Mrs. Dad.
What's up, Lorraine? All right, so how many times do you want me to spin this thing?
Go ahead and spin it 6 times.
All right, hashtag fish. If you haven't put it in there already, hashtag fish. P digits.
P
All right,
digits.
P digits. Good job. Always like say good job, like he did something good, you know? Yeah, like good. Yeah.
Good job.
Wendy
You put
B.
your name on the wheel.
I know. It's like, yay.
You made
Way
it.
to go, champ.
Good job.
Way to go, champ. All right. Let's see. Let's go on ahead and draw again.
Roll Tide. It's the only time that you ever hear me say that in the upbeat way that I do.
All right. You got Roll Tide on there. We will do this. What do we got to do? 3 more times?
Yep.
All right. So there we go. We got it going. Let's see who it's going to be. Hashtag fish if you're just now coming in.
Wanda E.
Wanda E. All right, and we'll do it. What's up, D Bell? Good to see you.
King Trump, unfortunately, it's hashtag fish tonight. LW.
LW. All right, let's get LW. Yeah, I like that. King Trump, hashtag King. That's funny. All right, here you go. All right, Twisted R, getting her up there as well. Yeah, what's up, D-Bell? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. We'll spin it one more time just because you got in here. And I don't like leaving it with 13, so let's do that.
Yeah, it's a bad number. I agree. I agree.
Mr. Duggar Fishing. Look at that.
Mr. Duggar.
All right, we good on that?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm going to bounce over here. I'm going to share your screen out instead. And this is the wheel I want to go. Oh, I have to remove this one and add this one. There we go. So, all right, shuffle it up for everybody to see. What we're going to do is whoever wins this, make sure you email me, travelingfools2020 @gmail.com. And look at my name on there. Oh yeah, I love it. I've got my name on there a bunch tonight.
I think that I have perfectly shuffled this out to where I don't have a single name. If you guys want to watch the wheel for a second, I've already shuffled this up to where I don't think I have a single name next to each other.
All right, don't accidentally hit the button.
Oh, gosh. Vapion, dang it. You had to do that to me, didn't you? You're the one name that I missed.
I got to get some better music going for this so we can have it a little bit suspenseful here as the wheel thing goes. All right, so what do we got? So yeah, let me finish explaining that. If you do win, go on ahead and email me. You got a week to do it. Don't email me 6 months later and say that you want, please don't do that. It just makes it hard on me to do that. So yeah, if you win, just email me, travelingfools2020. It's in the description of the video at gmail.com, and we'll shoot you over like a $10 cash app, or if you're in some other country, we'll figure something out, but just email me and we'll get you.
Yeah, just make sure this within 2 weeks.
No, 1 week. When
Yeah,
I start Sunday night the next week, that shit's over. Let's
Okay.
go. A little bit of responsibility has got to be taken upon people.
All right, here we go. Come on, Vanna.
All right, I'm just waiting for the beat. Spin that wheel.
Damn, I got a deep throated Vanna tonight. Baker.
All right, Baker. All right, Baker. So please make sure you email me there. Traveling Fools
First time
2020.
winner for Baker.
I know it, at gmail.com. Just go ahead and do that, Baker.
All right, let's see our second one.
What you gonna do, Vixen? What you gonna do?
You know what? I feel like I really love our viewers, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove myself. I'm gonna spin that wheel again for you.
Spin it again. I probably wouldn't be that nice, but.
And Jimmy Boyles.
Jimmy Boyles. All right, Jimmy Boyles. Congratulations. You know the drill, Jimmy Boyles. Just B-Bean's calling it rigged. Kimberly's congratulating you. But yeah, she opted out. And Jimmy Boyles won. So good job, Jimmy.
Which, thank you. You guys can congratulate me as well tonight if you would like to throw congratulations on me. I will definitely take those, because I was your big hashtag wiener.
I know neither one of us have ever won before, but you did win, and good for you for throwing it out and giving it back to the people. That's pretty awesome.
It's crazy. I never win like that.
No.
When I don't really, I mean, I guess when I win, I know that I won, but I didn't really win because I'm just like, oh, I'm always going to throw it back out to somebody else. Although I did win an awesome shirt from the Vix trivia about 2 years ago, and it was more of a Canadian joke, but it was a T-shirt, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. What now?
Yeah, like, Jimmy, have you missed my chair? I mean, is this the first time that you're seeing my chair?
Yeah, Jimmy. I haven't seen Jimmy around here in the past couple. And I didn't do it 1 week, because we were in the Bahamas and we didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, Friction did get her chair there, Jimmy. Yes. And thanks to everybody out there that, pitched in and bought Friction.
Hashtag pitched in.
Right.
Hashtag wanted to provide Vixen with something so much more satisfying than the last chair that would constantly drop on me every time that I hit my leg on it.
Yeah, the last chair was kind of sad.
Yes, it was.
This one's a lot better.
This thing.
Let me ask you this real quick, Friction. Do you have 20 minutes left in you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link. If anybody would like to pop on and say hey to us or anything like that, we're not staying up late because I know Friction's got a lot to do tomorrow morning, and I do too. But if anybody would like to pop in, I'm going to do that right now. and I'll pull this wheel down right after that. And here is the link right here. If anybody would like to pop on and say hello, there you go. Link is pinned to the top of the chat. So you can come on here and say, hey, what's up, Johnny Siam? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well over there in, where are you at right now?
Probably in Australia, huh?
Yeah, he goes, isn't he in Thailand a lot though, too?
Yeah, well, he goes and visits, but most of the time he spends his time in Australia, I'm pretty sure. Fact check me,
we can
Johnny.
See. Is he still doing his trivia in the morning?
No, I mean, I haven't seen him on in a while.
Yeah, he's back home now. So yeah, I haven't seen him on. I wonder how the house is doing, Johnny. You getting it done? You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there was a little young, what do you call him, a chap that he used to do his trivia with in the morning that I actually found a liking to that guy. He was funny to me, and he's smart.
Oh yeah,
smart ass and witty, but I can't remember his name. I don't know. Maybe Johnny, you can drop that in the chat.
Oh my God, I can tell you, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. What is his name? Oh my God, what is it? Because I know the guy you're talking. I would always have to play that game.
I love the folks that come into his chat afterwards when he opens up. And like he'd be like, these having, and like all these people that are stirred up. It's really early in the morning for some, really late in the afternoon for others, and they're all drinking, and it's just a hell of a time. It's always good.
Oh, I love that show. I would always have to play that driving down the road, and I haven't seen it lately. And when the time changed, it really messes us up. But like, especially when he's in Thailand, it like screws it up. It's earlier, so I would miss part of it. But that was always fun, driving down the road in the morning while trying to play Johnny Sam's trivia.
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
time.
and he had his. I think it was from like somewhere in England that his trivia buddy, which now it's gonna bother the crap out of me. Johnny, who was your co-host that you used to have run it when you stepped away for a second? As a young chap, he was, I don't know, probably about my age or maybe a little bit younger, about 30 or so, and he was funny.
Hey, Anasty, as always, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. Sweet dreams, and we love you here. So good to see Anasty. What's up, Swerton, as well? Good to see you, Swerton. And we got our we had a guest coming on.
Heaven Bound, my puppy, she's doing good. She's not crapping in the house anymore. That's good. Really happy about that. But still keeping up with her, it's like she will get up from a nap and she'll play around for several minutes, and then she will just look at you and then squat down and pee right in the middle of the kitchen floor. I mean, you want to smack her upside the head, but you can't do that. I mean, she's such a sweet, cute little dog, and you just can't do that to her. But
what's up, Duggar?
Hey, man,
yes, it was Avery.
What's going on?
Yes, Avery. Yep, exactly, Avery.
Yeah. Dang.
I didn't want to disappoint Bean.
Bean has to go to sleep with seeing you every Sunday night.
Yeah.
Do you think B Bean dreams about you every Sunday night?
No, I really don't think he does.
Would you like him to?
Well, of course I would.
What's up, Mr. Duggar? I see you're wearing your old school hat tonight.
Yeah, it's all about the Oilers. All about the Oilers. That's some of the saddest shit of my life when they sold my team to Tennessee. I hated that guy. Boo. What's she trying to be like Megan and show her little Funko dolls and shit?
No, I'm not into Funko dolls. I'm not into dolls at all. But But B Bean is talking about my helmet back there, my Georgia stuff, and why isn't it in the trash can? And I was gonna say, I put it in your face, and you had to deal with it, and it's gonna stay back there behind me.
I just wanted to say that was a good trivia tonight, man. You got some smart people on here.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of smart people. Look at this. Talking about a smart feller. What is up, Johnny Siam? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Doing well, Johnny.
Mr. Duggar, Vixen, how we doing? And the chat?
Dang, it looks like morning out there. Where the
Johnny
hell do you live? On a different planet?
Johnny's like Beetlejuice. You talk about him more than 3 times, he just shows up.
Oh, that's funny coming for you, Mr. Duggar.
I know, bub.
I love talking to Johnny. He always makes me want to put on my best little accents.
Oh, I like
And
it.
they're actually really the West.
So Johnny, where are you? So are you in Australia right now?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Been home for about 2 weeks.
All right, gotcha. So I know you had been in Thailand last time I saw, but now you're back in Australia. Good for you. So what's up with your morning? Like I say morning, it's morning for me, but with your trivia show, is that you're bringing that back or?
I will do.
Okay.
To be honest, YouTube goes out of its way to piss me off at times with their double standards and things like that. And I do get pissed off with it. But yeah, it's a case of if you want to use that format or platform, you just have to put up with their shit.
Yeah, they kind of make you like it sucks how strict they are about stuff, especially like when the Kung Flu was going on and you weren't allowed to say the C word and all that. So like there was so much dumb shit, but you kind of either have to do what they want you to do or just give up. And it's kind of like, yeah, sometimes you just gotta fucking say, damn it, I'll just keep doing what they say. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is,
good words.
Yeah, the thing is, like they've been saying, oh, you should be monetized, all that kind of shit that they carry on about. But that, to me, that's just another way of putting a gag on you. But what I've noticed with all the arsehole channels, all the line clips and all the rest of it, they're all monetized, and they seem to get away with murder. So maybe I should go that way. I don't know. We've put the old group's got back together and put together a little show called What's Up Thailand. We do that on a Friday evening, the morning time for you people, because it's Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's 8 p.m. Thailand time at 4 p.m. But yeah, just talking about different stuff, which affects different things in Thailand,
And when you say all the old people, is that like from the original group over there?
From the original group, yeah.
That was so much fun, man. That was so much fun.
Yeah, we've got back together you were on the show there the other week. We were talking to Andy Francis or Andy Bangkok, Chit Chat.
Right, exactly. And that's that just happened to pop up, and I saw that, and that was a lot of fun talking to those people.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surveying. I've got a shitload of work to do here, but yeah, that's the way it turned out.
We're having a little trouble hearing you, Johnny, just being honest.
That's okay. I haven't got my gob against the microphone.
There you go. Yeah, you got to put that gob right up on it, man.
Yeah, well, that's the way it turned out. This is kind of down the back half of it. I know you watched some of the build videos.
Yeah, so this is where you're at now?
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, your clouds look beautiful.
Yeah, well, if you like,
a beautiful day outside right now.
We'll go for a walk.
This must be is this a new neighborhood or are they?
No, it's a new kind of little subdivision in an older type neighborhood. We'll go for a walk.
Right, because it looks like the houses, a lot of them look new, but the fences look old. That's why I asked. But yeah, look at this. So this is your new place. That looks nice.
Yeah, what we got? That's
what do your toilets look like? Are they normal toilets?
Yeah. But they're,
Oh, that thing is kind of like rectangle, like almost oblong shaped.
hey, Johnny, wait a minute. Will you solve the thing for so many people? Will you flush the toilet and show that it goes the same way?
Holy shit! You guys have normal plumbing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yes. They don't live in, fucking North Korea.
I was about to say like a Korean or Asian place.
I ain't got to poop off a log, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Hey, where's your duvet or
guest room?
bidet?
The guest room. Obviously,
Is there a woman in there?
that's out the front. And then garage to the right, which is full of shit.
Oh, full of shit. Do you
Yeah,
collect it?
Full of shit, you know.
There we go.
Oh, I don't think you know what full of shit means. I'll take you out to my garage and
Empty beer boxes, plenty of them.
So you're moved in and everything now. You're done. You're in.
Oh yeah, we're here, but not everything from the other place up here.
Right,
yet.
but you're done. The house is done. The nightmare's over. I know how building houses go, and you finally. Well, I mean, Bill always build my own, so there's always stuff that's never done.
This is kind of like a.
even if you don't build your own, even if you move into a home that's 60 years old, like you're never done. Like I have electrical work that I have to do right over here at this socket or this outlet, and then
Don't lick your finger and touch it.
no, I don't want to. I've literally
shoes off first.
smelled something smoking in my kitchen before, and I asked my husband. I said, "Do you smell something electrical burning in here?" And I went into and put my head against the master outlet, and it was like, yeah. I was like, let's cut this one off. And when I pulled out the outlet over my kitchen sink, it was literally fried. It's like, well, I guess I'll be replacing that outlet. And that happens regularly at my house.
Look at Johnny's place, though. This is, I like it, Johnny. This is nice, man. It looks good, dude. Good for
I
you.
didn't know daughter was in the bathroom, the other bathroom. It just got a bath in it, actually. And a shower.
Yeah, don't show us your daughter in the bathroom, please.
This is the master. Walk-in wardrobe.
It's a nice house, bro. This looks
Shower.
good.
I like their rectangle toilets. Those are interesting. Yeah, they're like rectangular shaped.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
Look at that stupid bitch with the fucking key.
Now, Friction wanted to know if you had a bidet in that bathroom up there.
No.
No.
That's not standard in Australia.
I don't know where the key's been put to that bloody door. Sometimes you could kill people. But anyhow. But otherwise we can go out onto the balcony because there's a balcony there. But it's not a big development up through here.
It looks good, though, man. I like it. Good job.
You can see down there, that green patch of grass, that's the main sporting arena for cricket and football. So you can go out on the balcony.
So what part of wait, we can't really hear you anymore, Johnny.
What part of what?
What part of now we're getting a feedback. What part of Australia are you from?
Victoria. The state's called Victoria.
Okay.
The area is called Gippsland. Very much a rural community.
So if we had to look that like at Australia, if you were going east or west, which side of Australia is that?
It's east coast, the south of the east coast.
So you're closer to Asia on that side.
No.
You're closer. Oh, because Asia goes up. Or am I messing that up? This all gets so confusing when you're on the other side of the world. I've been there, and it always confuses me when I'm there. It's like, you know, Alaska is the easternmost and the westernmost United state in the United States.
I understand you're paying all together, like the Western and how they do it, the Western hemisphere and the Eastern hemisphere.
Yeah.
Like it basically starts like in between Asia and California.
Yeah, because Alaska is the easternmost,
Like,
northernmost, westernmost state in the United States, Alaska, geographically speaking. It's got them all. But yeah, that like mind fucks you when you're trying to think about it.
Well, I watch a bit of stuff on TV about Alaska. It'll be okay for the 2 months of summer. For the rest of it, you can keep the bloody shit hole.
Oh, I got no desire to go there. I would like to see I have one desire to go there. I would like to transport there for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes and see the whales, you know, like off the back of a boat going through and I'd like to see that. The rest of it, they can keep it. Those vampires, when it's dark and they all go there, I don't want anything to do with that.
Well, the thing is, do what we do. Go to the local shopping mall and you see plenty of whales.
Push them in the water.
That is called in America, Johnny. That's Walmart in America.
Well, the thing is, you know, we've got a wildlife saviour mob and stuff like that on Sydney Bondi Beach. All the larger ladies get down there and, you know, swim around a bit. Greenpeace is always trying to roll them back in the water.
Remember when, who was it? France that sunk the Greenpeace boat?
Yeah, they did that in New Zealand.
Yeah, when France messed up and shot a damn torpedo or missile at it and sunk that motherfucker.
Okay. And then they start crying because the US said, go fuck yourself, you lying bastards. They've been like that since Napoleon. They haven't changed. And anyway, a country with a national dish of frog legs, who'd trust them?
Imagine accidentally sinking a Greenpeace boat in 2025. Like, imagine if Russia imagine if, like, the United States right now, Trump sunk a Greenpeace boat, but, like, France kind of got away with it. They were like,
well,
it was an accident. Sorry.
Even if any of the US president, if they went, oh, shit, wrong boat, sorry, look, we'll compensate, we'll own up to it and the whole lot of it. But no, not the French. They slimed their way around like a bloody snail that they eat and all the rest of it. And then it wasn't until they got tracked down that they kind of said, well, maybe we did that.
Hey, Friction, real quick. Friction, go on ahead and just say it. Talk about your Trans Am for a minute.
No,
or Camaro.
No. Yeah, it was. It had a 403 originally in it. It was a Pontiac Trans Am with a 403 in it, and the guy that my husband purchased it off of was the original owner and the only owner. He bought it in 1979, and he immediately took it to his and his friend's shop. They cut off the front end of it and put in the supports for it to be a drag car. And yeah, not quite the smoky. And I mean, I know it's like around the same time, but it's not a T-top, and you know, it's a hard top. And I have all the metal doors for it and the metal hood for it, but I also have, like, the only thing that I have fit to it right now is the fiberglass doors and the fiberglass hood. And I have 2 or 3 different hoods for it. It's one of the cars that was literally chopped in half just so it can be turned into a drag car. And they put a 350 Chevy engine into it. And it is literally pristine. I've taken this, I've had the car towed over to one of my buddy's shops. We put it on the lift and we dropped the engine, resealed everything in the engine, and everything in it is pristine. Like he never even drove it, but it was in a couple of drag car races way back in the day in Atlanta. And, he won some stuff with it. And my husband thought it was a pretty car, and he knew that I wanted something to work on. So he got that for me. And it's been a lovely hassle trying to street legalize it. I worked for auto parts stores for several years, and it was a lot easier to get the parts then, but I don't work for them anymore, and parts got more pricier. And I don't know, I guess I could have gone to work for Summit Racing a couple of years ago. I had a chance, but I was trying to do something with my kids.
You need to get it. You need to get it back to street legal. What's up, MCF?
Dude, I will say that the custom headers on that, there was the way that it was sitting in the barn when my husband bought it for me, like they didn't really exactly disclose how shitty of a space it was hanging out in. I mean, it was basically sitting on gravel. So to pull it out of there, I don't know if it was my father-in-law that made this shit worse, or if it was something that had already kind of rotted out. But the headers on it are very custom headers, and they can cost like up to, probably $3,000, $5,000. And if I wanted to get them like actual good headers on there that are custom, the way that they did this engine, they did this car, but the headers have holes in the bottom of it. So, and if I will actually post a video, like
I always like finding a hole after I got a header.
Yeah. Well, when you have this car, like there's literally fire shooting out of the back of these headers, and when I have a tiny pinhole gas leak in the back of my gas tank that like I've patched twice just because it's an old freaking gas tank. It's hard to drop from where it's at. The way they have everything running back underneath the car, I'm just like, I'd rather replace the headers or do something about it, because it becomes a dangerous situation when I start that thing up. And I'm telling you, when I get into that driver's seat and I fire it up, like I do have it into it, like it was never running when I got it. I had to redo a bunch of electrical stuff, and I had I had to go through the entire engine, reseal everything, replace a bunch of shit. But now, I can go out there and I can fire it up, and it literally sounds like there's like a helicopter or something in your garage. It is insanely loud.
That's awesome.
But it also makes me makes me want to go and get it running, because there's always
get it running. Let's go take that son of a bitch out.
They burn out in front of my house constantly, and at really inappropriate times, and it makes me want to just go and it fires me up to go out there and get the garage. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this shit fucking running, and I'm gonna go and burn out in front of your house, you asshole.
Yeah, that would be fun, Friction. That would be fun. What's up, Uncle? Hang on a second. What's up, Uncle Fatty? Good to see Uncle Fatty. Good to see you in here, Swarty. Good to see you in here, MCF. We are going to wrap this up here in a minute, though. I got to go to bed. I know, Friction, you told me before we even started not to let this go too long, so I'm going to Debbie Downer say.
I figured like 1 o'clock was probably good.
Yep.
Like, and last week we went to like 3:30.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again. 2:30's Chinese dentist. I don't like going past 2:30.
Chinese what? Dentist?
Dentist, yeah. 2:30.
2:30 on my 2:30.
Or tooth dirty, or which way would you look at that?
Yeah, however you want to translate it.
My tooth's hurting, my tooth's dirty, whichever way. But what do you think, Johnny? You got any last words for us? I don't mean to cut it short and open a panel, but we didn't intend to keep it on long. You know what I mean?
No, well, it gets like that. Sleep and real life come first. No. It's just good to reconnect and say good day. And yeah, simple as that.
Yeah, it makes it more fun. When you feel good about yourself.
Well,
You know what I mean? The next day when you wake up and feel good, get some shit done,
yeah. Well, I've done streams which, you wake up the next day and you say, God, blimey, I feel like shit. I'm not going to get anything done because, I burnt the candle at both ends. And you say, is this shit really worth it?
Right, exactly. Sitting up talking shit. That's why you know what I mean? I want to wrap it up.
Well, that's fine, man. That's fine.
But Johnny, love you, man. Love you, man. As always, you don't have to jump off yet. I mean, I'm going to end it. I'm like kicking you off the panel, but love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in. I can't wait till you start doing your trivia again because I like playing it in the mornings, man. That's a lot of fun.
Well, what we'll do is we'll put our brains together and see if we can work out a time that's probably better for you lot, and not too bad for me, and we can do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. I like being able to play. Like always hosting it kind of sucks. It's more fun to be able to play.
Yeah, well, like I do old-fashioned research on this stuff, and I try and make it worldwide because there is viewers from all over the place. And I'll be honest with you, it's not easy. It takes a lot of time.
No. Johnny, I host, this is why I do this. I host 3 nights a week, trivia night at bars. So I already have these questions. So you know how much work that goes into. Imagine having to come up with 3 nights a week of trivia questions. So that's why I put mine on here at night,
Yeah. I don't think I could do trivia at a bar, to be honest with you. I'd probably end up smashing half of them. You say, you dumbass, you don't answer the question. You're wrong.
Somebody type in Johnny. I think, if not, I'll find it. But I think if somebody types in Johnny, that his link will come up, Dozer. If not, Johnny, I know you're a mod here. Feel free to drop your link in there. I've got like 7 different things going on right now. I'm trying to figure out. But,
well, I'm actually on the phone, but beside, because I did make a comment way up earlier in the chat. If you go back up to there, click on the 3 dots. It says go to channel.
Yeah, Dozer, you're a mod here. What the hell are you asking for? Well, no, Johnny's got it. Maybe it's not doing it.
Johnny Sign 007, I think, at YouTube.
All right, goddammit. I'll find it. I'll drop it. Hang on.
I'm trying to. No, I'm getting there. God dang it. I'm trying. Hold on. I got it. I got it. If I could just freaking manage this. All right. There we go. There we go. I got it. Look at me. I'm awesome.
Well done.
There you go. All right, that's how you do that. Friction, while you're at it, drop your link as well, or type Friction. Everybody make sure they get over there and subscribe to Friction as well.
Yeah, I might drop in 79 Trans Am, like startup, so y'all can hear the helicopter yourself. Sing as a beast.
That's disappointing with a Chev motor in it. That's just sacrilegious. Should have a Pontiac Fireball motor in it.
There you go. All right, so what I'm doing right here is I'm going to drop this link. If you want to see something off the cuff, entertaining, I'm going to drop this link right here. And anybody is welcome to go over here and laugh. I'm going to give you a rated R rating on this. So if you're easily offended, don't go over there. But this is probably actually fun. So go here.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be chaos.
Yeah, but if they're easily offended, what are they doing here?
Well, yeah, if you're easily offended, you shouldn't be here anyway. But there you go. I dropped that. That is a link right now to John Gotti's daughter, Angel Gotti, right there. I have no idea what they're talking about. It could be anything in the world, but it'd probably be funny. So jump over there, say hey to them. Mr. Duggar, any last words?
Just waiting on my boat. And God bless everybody in chat and on the panel here. It's really been fun, and that's it, man. That's, you know me, man. A few words.
I know it,
We
Duggar.
always love you, Mr. Duggar.
Mr. Duggar's like my hero.
He's a pretty cool dude, isn't he?
Hey, everybody just needs to take care of their little bitty selves. I'm gonna slide out right now.
Yep, Mr. Duggar, I love you. Johnny Sam, I love you as well. Friction, you got any last words for us right here? Great night tonight, though. I do want to say that. That was awesome. Fun trivia night.
Yeah, it was a good night.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Just you know, if you guys want to subscribe and wait till I put out something amazing, I promise you something's coming one day.
If you don't like and subscribe, I hope you poop the bed.
There you go. And pee it as well, as Mr. Duggar said. Hey, everybody out there, thanks. The winners tonight, come on, please email me. You got a week. You know, please don't email me 2 weeks later. Email's in the description of the video. It's easy to do. Make it freaking happen. But we love all y'all that have come in here, and we'll leave you on something funny. Friction, thanks so much for another wonderful night of trivia. You always rock it, girl. And love you. So everybody have a good night. Love you too, Mr. Duggar. Johnny Sam, love you. Y'all have a great night. Watch this video, and I'll see y'all later.
Who got hurt while out on a hike. You can see there that she's being airlifted, but Sky Fox is showing that she is spinning around and around. She had quite the bumpy ride. She was placed in that basket, hoisted up in the rescue helicopter, but she ended up spinning there, unfortunately, for quite some time.
Out of control, spinning around for several minutes. We're told the woman is 74 years old and got hurt while out on the trail. It's not exactly clear how or how serious those injuries that she sustained on the trail were.